Well, hello, everybody. Singularity, hello, hello. Fat Dabs again, hello, my friend Shanzo and Sweet Pea, how you doing? Fern, hello, how's it going, buddy? Mark Wars gifting out a tier 1 sub to Jolly Doodle. Jolly Doodle, welcome into the Athpack. Mark Wars, you legend. You legend, my friend. Make sure we give out all the points
Mark
there.
Wars 1,
It's Jacob, what's good?
Gifted a tier 1
hey, Truly, how you doing? Tuli. Too ill. Dr. Pill. Too ill, Dr. Pill. I went Tuli. Too ill, Dr. Pill. How you doing, my friend? Sorry, I was hoping. If you were hoping I was asleep. No, I wasn't hoping you were asleep. Who doesn't like a Jolly Doodle? Exactly. Exactly. Well, I'm sorry to hear that your year Fugalash started off with you and Lizzie B and the kid having COVID. I hope you all have recovered and are doing well now. And Counselor, hello, my friend. How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're all doing good. Too ill, Dr. Pill. Good to have you here, my friend. Hope you're doing well. But yes, tonight we're going to be getting back into our interloper character on day 76. We're looking for a moose.
Deo_1 just subscribed.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh my god. And if you haven't subbed up with Twitch Prime yet, boys and girls, there's the link right there. You can get it. You can do it. And Miller, NX Miller, Nate coming in with a 25-month free sub. Is catching a little COVID like being a little pregnant? Evie, hello. Sort of like being a little pregnant, yeah. Well, thank you for that 25-month resub.
Subscribed for 25 months.
Catching a little COVID's like getting a little pregnant. I don't think that would work too well. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't think that would go over real well. Well, we're trying to get the moose here at Monolith Lake. Shanzo's coming in with another sub right on top of the other one, pushing us up through Hype Train level 1 into 2. Millers, you are amazing. You are amazing. You are amazing. Yeah, Twitch likes throwing those ads up for you, doesn't it, Ace?
Subscribed for 6 months.
Don't worry about it, Ace, though. You're here now, and you won't get any more, so... You're in now, so you're good. You're good. Alright, so, we're trying to get the moose here. We haven't had much luck getting the moose. The moose has not been wanting to show his face. He's been very, 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 very sketchy. Gonna be lurking in multiplayer, mini-player while doing lecture notes. Ooh, lecture notes. No, you're amazing. And there's the bunny rabbit over there. See the bunny? There's his ear, and there's his nose, and there's his eyeball right there.
Can't feel my feet.
Oh, shush-a-doodles, you're fine. But hello, Ace. Welcome to the stream as well, my friend. Welcome to the stream. What game in new? What game was your new? Oh, we're playing the Long Dark. Nazareth, how you doing, buddy?
So
Mark Wars, you're never invisible. Did you finish the mission last night? I must confess that I woke up this morning clueless and falling asleep during the stream. No, we didn't even come close. We didn't even come close to finishing it last night. Alright, Naz. Let's give Naz a shout out there, boys and girls. Let's go follow him. Give him some follows. He's playing some Silent Hill 2. Now, I didn't even get far. I got to the point where I got my machining bench ready, and now I need to work on my fabricator. But yeah. Got the fabricator going on. I gotta get the fabricator made and get the other stuff made for it. Gosh, I don't see any moose at all out here, although the moose sign is everywhere, boys and girls. There's moose sign on that tree over there. There's supposed to be a moose here, but I was tuckered out last night too, Mark Wars. I went in bed and I fell asleep. I was done. Well, I hope, Millers, that you guys and gals are doing well. Boogalash with the 8-month resub. Wow, we got all the resubs coming in. Well, Mark Wars, wish Miss Wars a happy 17th.
Just resubscribed for 8 months.
Wish Miss Wars a happy 17th birthday from me. I hope she has a wonderful 17th. Yeah, Scarlet Alpha, hello. I've been really enjoying Icarus. I will admit, Icarus has sort of taken over my life lately. I've really been enjoying Icarus. Oh boy, you guys are giving me the workout today. Ruin a star with a 43-month resub. And I gotta give out a whole bunch of points now. It's nice to come back negative, isn't it, Miller? That's a test you definitely wanna fail. Definitely wanna fail that test. It's a great test to fail. There we go. Let's give out some points for all those subs. Oh my god, and we're 40% of the way through Hype Train level 2. Get warm back up again. Bop-a-doo. Well, Mr. Moose is just... The Meese are not being cooperative. I'm almost thinking we go for the smoke signal instead. We work our way back out through Hush River Valley, go into the cave, work up to the smoke signal, and then we come back and check on the moose, because the moose will never be up while we're here. While we're here, the moose will just he'll just refuse to be up. But let's leave some fuel here for ourselves. We've got 78 sticks. Let's just drop them all. Pick up a couple to start the fire with. We got some cedar and some coal. Oh, I don't need any sticks at all. Never mind. We don't need any sticks at all. I'm gonna leave a little bit of the coal here too. There we go. There we go. Hey, thank you everybody for participating in the hype train. Thank you for all those resubs, the gifted subs. I really super appreciate all the support from each and every one of you every day. It's so awesome and amazing. 6 subs in that hype train right there. Thank you so very much, boys and girls. You all are beautiful and wonderful human beings. You're human beings. All right, let's get going. Let's go, baby. So we're gonna work our way down to the ice cave. We're gonna go through the ice cave. We'll pick up a few cattails as we go, because there's some cattails down here. I think there are anyway. And then we gotta go into the cave that has Sketchy Wolf in it. Ooh, Sketchy Wolf. Sketchy Wolf, Bad Wolf. Sketchy Wolf, scary. Hey, the emote game is strong with this one. The emotes are strong with Mark Wars. Hey, we'll pick up some more sticks, because why not? Boop. They need a new set. Yeah, they do need a new set. It'd be nice if they brought out a new set of V-motes, wouldn't it?
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yes, we do. Your arms are super sore from learning how to throw pizza dough? Oh, wow, snacky cakes. Now that's some skill right there, my friend. Throwing some pizza dough is definitely a skill. I never learned that. There's cattails over there by that waterfall. There's cattails up ahead as well, but we're just gonna grab the cattails that are down here.
So cold in my life.
We're gonna go down here. Oh, 2L, you're awesome. You're awesome, my friend. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome back. You're driving home. Well, be safe. Be safe. Well, there's the cave right there that we're going to go into, but we're going to come down this way and grab the cattails before we go in. Hey, Bella! Hello, hello! How are you tonight? Hope you're having a good one. Hope your Tuesday has treated you well. Your mom said, his mom said so. Yeah, my mom said so. My mom said I was amazing, so. Actually, Spider-Man is amazing. You're amazing, man. You're amazing. So, Hush River Valley, I think, is one of the better designed games, or better designed maps in the game. I like the way that you can traverse the ice caves and get from one side of the zone to the other. You can use the middle section of the zone in the Hush River itself to go between the ice caves. There's lots of entrances and exits to the ice caves. So it's really a nice place to go. You had a big AP Psych test today. Ooh, you think you did good on it? Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you did well on it. It can always be a little nerve-wracking if you go into it going, I don't know if I did so good. I'll cross my fingers and hope. We got to work from home until February because of the coup. Because of the coup. And we're not talking about Vancouver. Nice skunk, hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? Try swinging a 7-pound hammer for 7 hours a day. It's fun till you get home. I bet that can hurt your hands a lot. Snoopy with their first gifted sub going out to Crowned Andy Man.
Snoopy,
oh my goodness, Snoopy! Thank you for the first gifted sub in the channel. Woo! First gift sub's always the best gift sub. It's always the one you remember. Definitely get out that gift sub and sub hype, boys and girls, for that gifted sub coming in from Snoopy. Thank you so much, Snoopy. I really appreciate that, my friend. Very, very nice of you. Now this ice cave here doesn't have any wolves in it. This one is wolf-free. But, the other one can. And the other one sometimes does. This one, the only real danger we run into with this one is the waterfalls. There's waterfalls in it that you have to kind of, navigate. Ooh, look, some more sticks. We like the sticks. We like sticks. Mainly your arms. Yeah, don't miss with the 7-pound hammer. That could severely hurt. Mainly your arms with the 7-pound hammer. Having a busy week getting 2 babies ready for a holiday in Dubai. Leaving Saturday. Ooh, you're leaving for Dubai on Saturday, Edie? That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Well, I hope you have a good time. Hope you have a good time there. Hey, there's Crowned Andy. How's it going, Crowned Andy? Woof. Exactly, Scarlet Alpha. Woof. No woofs in this cave, thank goodness. I don't think there's anything up here, but I'm gonna check anyway, just to do my due diligence. Nope. All right, before you go through a waterfall, you want to take off all of your clothing. If anything left on you will get soaking wet.
I need to drop something.
And then you can just put it on the other side. And I'm just quickly equipping my clothes this way. There we go. And we start warming up again, so.
My hands.
That's because it's very cold, my friend. Very cold out there. Here's the second waterfall that we'll have to go through. Now, right inside this waterfall is where this little cache is. This cache will always have a head wrap, a pair of combat pants, a box of crackers, and a whetstone in it. So it's a very important thing to get. You get a lot of good stuff that way. All right, let's take our clothes off again.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Get our bow out just in case. There we go. Now the reason you take your stuff off is because you spawn into the waterfall. So we'll put our clothes back on real quick. It's not going to help us a lot. It's cold out here anyway, but at least we won't get frostbite. Why will that not go on? There we go. Alright, we're good to go now. Let's grab some more cattails while we're out here. Now, we're in the actual Hush River itself right now. The Hush River basically bisects the entire zone. And, it's kind of your main navigation way. If we went out that direction, we could get to the exit of this zone into Milton. Oh, there's a piece of coal. Piece of coal! I just figured I'd pick up the cattails here because we probably won't come back this direction. And although we have lots of bear meat at our cave, we're gonna hole up here in this canyon today. And then we'll go into Sketchy's cave tomorrow. Because we're pretty tired. I don't want to face Sketchy being as tired as I am. Because that wolf is crazy. That wolf is nuts, I tell you. Not long started. We've only been up for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We abandoned our moose hunt up there for the moment because the moose was not up. So we're gonna go to the smoke signal real quick, gather the stuff at the smoke signal, and then head back over to the Monolith Lake to see if the moose is up or not. We had a couple of bad blizzards that despawned the moose, and then the moose is unlike a lot of the other creatures in the game. He doesn't immediately respawn when the storm passes. He can take several days, up to a week, to respawn. So it's better just to leave him, come back later and check on him, see if we can get him then. Because chances of us getting him right now are severely low. We waited there a couple of days and never saw hide nor horn of him. So, yes, the moose is a very fickle creature. And he usually is never up when you look for him. When you're actually wanting him to be up, he usually is never up. It's when you aren't looking for him or you're like, okay, I'm ready to move on to another area. And you step outside and there's the moose. And it's like, okay, well, abandon all plans. We're going to hunt the moose now. Because if I have a bow and the moose is up, I'm hunting him. There's just no doubt in my mind. So, yeah, it's always up when you don't have a bow. Gonna have to go in 10 minutes, but I'll be back in 2 hours if you're still streaming. Oh, I'll still be up in 2 hours. I'll be streaming for 6 hours today, so 2 hours, not a problem at all. Scarlet Alpha, you gotta go. Gotta get ready for beds. All right, see you later. Take care. Oh, shoot, you little Mr. Wolfie. There's always a wolf down here, it seems. There's always a little booty biter down here. The booty biter's always down here for some reason. He likes this little canyon. He gets rabbits up there by that waterfall. There's usually a few rabbits up. He must have hunted them all. Hey, there's another piece of coal ahead of us. Nice. This zone actually has a lot of fuel in it. A lot of cedar, fir, coal, just laying around. Just a lot of it just laying around. You'll find it here in the river. You'll find it in the caves. You'll find a lot of sticks in this zone. There's a lot of cattails in this zone. There's easily over 100 cattails in this zone alone that you can harvest, which gives you not only cattails, but you can grab the heads. Grab the heads as well if you want some tinder. So this zone is very, 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 very nice. It doesn't have any indoor areas. It has no houses at all, but the outdoor stuff it has is very nice. There's a lot of caves to sleep in. There's the 2 ice caves, systems that you can go into as well. So, what it lacks in housing, it makes up for by a multitude of percentage by all the outdoor areas you can go chill in. Cattails do not regenerate. Once you pick the cattail, it is gone forever. There was a glitch in the game a long time ago where when they do a major patch on a zone, like when Pleasant Valley got a revamp, all of the cattails, mushrooms, rose hips, and birch and maple respawned in the zone. But that hasn't happened for a long time. That hasn't happened for a long time. I think they worked that glitch out of the system. But honestly, there's enough cattails in the game to last for a long, long time. Oh, there's gloves here.
This will come down.
And they're ruined. Oh, and there's matches. This is guaranteed matches, boys and girls. These matches, these are your guaranteed matches in this zone. One of them. There's 2 guaranteed matches in this zone, and that is one of them right there. A little bit of coal in the cave for us. A little more coal in the cave for us. Oh, yeah, babe. Oh, you just shush your muskies there, my friend. You are fine and dandy. A little bit more coal out here, too. Now, coal does regenerate. Now, in these open caves, it usually doesn't. Actually, I think it might actually regenerate in the open caves. I'm not sure. I know in the... shut your muskies, exactly. I know on the interior caves, like the caves in, between... Oh, wow, we got 80 cattails. Like the cave between Coastal Highway and Pleasant Valley, you can pick up 30 to 40 coal in there. Go back in about a week or 2 in game, and you can pick up another 30 or 40 coal in there. So there's a lot of coal that respawns in that cave alone. And all the other caves respawn coal, the interior ones that you have to zone into, those all respawn coal as well. Coal is probably your best respawnable fuel source, because like cedar and fir that you find just laying around, that will never respawn. Reclaimed wood that you find laying around, that will never respawn. Coal, though, does respawn, and it's the best best fuel in the game. You get like over an hour of fire, and you get 20 degrees warmth bonus off each piece of coal you put into a fire, up to 80 degrees. So 4 pieces of coal, and you can have a max warmth fire that will be warm enough to keep you through any blizzard out there imaginable. All right, is there any maintenance we need to do? I can sharpen up that once. Let's refill our lantern real quick. Up-a-da-beep-a-dee-boo. Let's tear those gloves apart. Those gloves are really nice to find early game, too. If you spawn in Hush River Valley, there's 2 spawn points in Hush River Valley. One is at the very top of the river, which is all the way up past that waterfall. And one is sort of above the river, that's over in that direction, sort of overlooking a valley. If either one, you want to come to this cave first, because you'll find your matches here, you'll find some fuel here, you'll find usually some gloves or a hat here as well, which is really, really useful early game. Really useful early game, so... Hey, Blackman PL, how you doing, my friend? Let's give a nice shout out to our fellow streamer, Blackman PL. Go give him a follow. Check out some StarCraft. I'm using the fishing gear because you can use the fishing gear down to actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Or that one instead. You can use the fishing gear down to like 10%, and then you can fish with it. Because when you're fishing, it doesn't matter what the condition on the gear is. And so I have 2 more fishing lines. I'm going to save my sewing kits for later on, because I like to save up the sewing kits. Sewing kits are great for making or remaking rabbit skin hat and gloves, deer skin pants and boots. Those all take sewing kits to make them quickly. So I usually save my sewing kits for those. Have a good lurk, Blackman PL. We'll see you later on, buddy. Alright. Well. Let's get like 10 hours of sleep. We got that 20-degree warmth bonus going on. So once I hit 20 degrees warmth bonus, I feel pretty safe about sleeping in caves. There's very, very few times that you'll ever get cold in a cave, especially once you add another 5 degrees from your bedroll, or 4.7. But especially once you add your bedroll warmth to it, there's very few instances where you'll ever be cold inside of a cave. Chomp down some cattails. I was watching Les Stroud, I think his name is. I was watching Survivor Man, and he was actually eating cattails. He was eating them. And he was like, yeah, these are pretty good. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. He was just plucking them right out of the river. He's like, yeah, this one looks good. He just started chomping down on it. I was like, hey, look at that. He's playing Long Dark in real life. That's pretty awesome. Let's pass a couple hours till it gets to right about there. Then we'll drink. And we'll sleep as long as we can. All right. Daytime of day 79. We've lived 77 days so far. By the way, just a little recap. We've lived 77 days. We have carcass harvesting and cooking to 5. We got cooking 5 on day 50. We got carcass harvesting, I believe, on day 70-something. Archery is almost to 5. Fire starting is over halfway through 3. Mending is halfway through 3. We have so far taken out 24 wolves, 3 bears, 2 moose, 12 deer, and 27 ribbity-rabbity boos. So pretty good stats for day 79. I'm very happy with that. It makes me happy. Got a few more cattails down here we'll grab. Well, the thing is, Pablo, that all the wolves, they even put the disclaimer at the beginning of the game that all the wolves and bears are acting out of the ordinary because of the severe effects of the auroras and the climatic change that's occurred.
Can stop me.
So, hey, K-Vic, how you doing? K-Victorian. Victorian, how are you doing? Can you fall through the ice? Not this ice. The ice on this river is not weak. There's no ice in this zone that you can fall through.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Thank you so much, Burden, for the follow there. The only ice that is weak in the game, there's weak ice in, of course, Forlorn Muskeg. There's weak ice in Bleak Inlet. Of course, the coastlines they all have weak ice on them. I don't think there's any weak ice in Blackrock. I haven't found any yet. Trying to think, is there another zone with weak ice in it? No, I think that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter this cave. We're going to immediately light a torch.
Feel numb.
Because this will protect us from Sketcher. This is the Sketchy Wolf Cave, boys and girls. This cave does have a wolf in it. We have affectionately nicknamed this wolf Sketchy, because he likes to glitch into walls and run over fires and do weird, wacky things that are very sketchy. Oh, weak ice in the... Yes, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that. In the transition zones between Blackrock and Pleasant Valley, there's weak ice. I had totally forgotten about that. Thank you, Lauren. All right, Lauren, see you in a few hours, my friend. Check up here for some loot. Nothing up there. Sometimes there'll be a pry bar up here. A little bit of coal for us. That's nice. No pry bar up there today. Now, there's a couple places that the loot cache can be in this cave. There's actually, I think, like 3 different places. But in this cave, you'll get a guaranteed bedroll, hacksaw, some food, a little bit of clothing. This is the first spot, and it's not here. So this is one of the cache spots that can have the stuff in it. Victorian, first time here, been following you on YouTube, decided to stop by. Well, thank you for stopping by, Victorian. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us for a little bit. If you got any questions at all, please feel free. Feel free to ask. There's nothing I am against answering on channel. I may not have the perfect answer. I may not have a right answer, but I'll try to answer it for you one way or the other. Here we go. This is the other. I was gonna say this is the other spot that can have it, and it does. Look at all that food. You even get a book here to start a fire with. Book there, an extra bedroll. Now we got lots of stuff on us. Welcome to the live show. Exactly. Welcome to the live show. You'll probably recognize a lot of names in chat. But we haven't seen Sketchy Wolf yet. We haven't seen Mr. Sketchers yet. But that'll probably change. And Sketchy Wolf is not always up. He's not always up. Sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. But this is the cave that does have him in it. That's why I'm carrying a torch, because I don't want to be surprised by him. This way, at least if we come around a corner and he's there, he'll just kind of get down and growl at us a little bit. Oh, thank you very much, 5-piece. Get that posture check in there. Make sure we're sitting good and straight. Yeah, we got a lot of gear on us. Climb up this rope. We're gonna have to drop a few things. Bop, 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 bop. Well, if you got anything you got questions about, please don't hesitate to ask. Even if I've answered it 1,000 times, I will answer it 1,001st time. Because it's all about the knowledge, and if you don't know, you don't know. Hey, there's a body over here. I very rarely see a body in here. Cause I ain't got no body. Tiffany! Hello, how you doing? Nothing on it. Nothing on that body. Alright, let's drop our fuel. So we can climb. They've changed it too. You can now climb with a torch. And that torch is still on you when you get up to the top. Which is really nice. We're gonna go up here and drop our stuff. Oh! Victoria with a tier 1 sub!
Victorian just
First time
subscribed.
sub deserves first time double points. Now once you get up here, you don't need to worry about the wolf anymore. Once you're up here, the wolf is no longer an issue. So we're gonna go back down and grab our stuff. I think I'm just gonna let the torch. I think I'm just gonna douse the torch. We don't need it for right now. Let's drop the pry bar. Drop the book. That's a crappy bedroll, but I might just repair that. I like to have backup bedrolls around, just for the sake. You clench it between your butt cheeks, Tweaky. Don't you know that? Come on, Tweaky. Were you just born yesterday or something? You put it between the butt cheeks and you just climb up the rope. You gotta grip really hard, though. You gotta grip really, really super hard, but it works. It's a well-established fact, my friend. Well-established fact. All right, let's drop that too. It's not a mystery or anything. Not. Oh, jeez! Oh my goodness, Victorian! Just give. Oh my God, Victorian! What? Victorian with the sub bomb! Holy crap! Victorian gifting out 10 subs to Big Cheesy. to Sunu Cosmos, Dank Weibo, Texan, a Comrade, Black Rider, 5-piece, Evil Specters, Slurpee, Pizza, Pizzle Stick, and Guided Lotus. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you so much, Victorian. You spent a lot of time with me. Well, I appreciate that. Wow. First 10 gift sub hype. First 10 gift sub hype, my friends. I think I went the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Why do I keep going that way? Why do I need to go this way? All right. Well, thank you so much, Victoria. That is so very kind of you. Instant legend. Instant legend. That is legendary. Well, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That is super kind of you to do. And I really do appreciate it very much. And you can climb up ropes now with your bow, with your lantern. I don't know where you put the lantern when you're climbing. Like you, I don't even know if I want to know. I don't even know if I want to know about that. Alright, let's holster that. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave that here.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Alright. Hey, Devil Magician, thank you for the follow. We're gonna describe... We're gonna... Oh, God. I have 11 cloth on me. I don't know if I want to repair... I don't want this bedroll to get too bad. I'll repair it once. I'll do a one-time repair on it. I'll use that because it's faster. Try to do a one-time repair on it just to get it back into some sort of decent shape. There we go. Alright. And then when we get back to Milton, we'll repair it fully. Alright, let's grab our cooking pots. We'll leave that. We'll grab that and that. I'll leave that for right now. We'll grab a book to burn. Actually, we'll grab us a couple sticks here and that book to burn. I'm going to leave some coal here. There we go. Grab a couple pieces of cedar. Alright, what time of day is it? Oh, it's still super early. Let's eat and drink real quick. Now, we have cooking 5, so none of this food that we have can poison us. Because it doesn't matter, at cooking 5, this will not get you anymore. Will the wolf respawn after killing the first time in this cave? No. The indoor cave wolves, like Sketchy and Fluffy and Scruffy, who's in Desolation Point, if you kill those wolves, they will never respawn. They are a one-time spawn only. Carlin, darling, how you doing, buddy? So yes, those will only respawn one time, and then they're done. So you don't have to worry about them if you get them that time. Now, outside of this cave here, there's usually a wolf that's up in that valley somewhere. If you come here super early, whoa! What the heck? What the heck just happened? That was so weird. If you come here super early, my Steam disconnected for some reason. It had to let me know. And you don't have a hatchet, you're going to want to grab this rope right here. Because you can get over to the smoke signal, but you cannot get back. So you always want to grab that rope if you're going to go to the smoke signal. Otherwise, you have to mountain goat down pretty much a sheer cliff face, which is not very much fun. Yeah, whoopsie doodle. I don't know why it disconnected me from that. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know about is above this cave, before we go to the smoke signal, above this cave, there's a little cache of items. Sometimes there'll be a can of food. Sometimes there'll be a book. Sometimes there's usually something up here. And I don't know why it's up here. I don't know who came up here to put it up here. But there it is right there. You can actually see it. Oh, it's just some wood today. But you know what? Wood is as important as other stuff. Oh, there's a bandage. And a bandage. We got wood and a bandage, boys and girls.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
It is making my head feel thick. But that's okay. Don't worry about it, buddy. You'll be fine. See, there's the wolf way down there in the canyon. we'll take him out because he's just going to be a pain in our butt. This is the only wolf that spawns up here, though. So once you see him, that's all you need to do is see him. Woo! Let's get a little dance in. This is also for your 10 subs, Victorian. Thank you for the 10 subs and for the dance there need to scribble.
No
It's
power
very nice
in
of
the
you.
verse can stop
And
me.
a Shoji. Thank you, so, or Shoju? Shoju. Shoji? I cannot pronounce it, but thank you so much for the follow there. I appreciate it very much, my friend. Alright, so we're gonna have a wolf right over here.
Wait.
He's walking the other way, but we're gonna get him to come to us. Alright, there we go. Now we'll get him to charge. There we go. We're gonna take one more little detour before we go into the smoke signal area. We're gonna go up this little path here. Sometimes there'll be a birch or maple on the cliff over there. Usually it's a maple if it's up. But we'll go over there and check real quick. There's sometimes a backpack over there. There's a lot of little out-of-the-way places in this zone that has a little bit of loot here and there for it. Usually it's nothing great, like that firewood, but honestly, that's 3 pieces of firewood. Anytime I try to kill a wolf like that, you die. You just have to time it just right, Victorian. That's the thing. It's the most effective way to kill them. Oh yeah, there's 2 maple over here. Nice! Nice! We like a little more maple, baby. Give me that beautiful maple. Also, a few rose hips. If we were early game and we didn't have cooking 5, we'd pick those as well. Oh no! We'll give out a few bear hides. That way you can have a few. There you go. There you go. There you go, Tippity. Now you can rebuild your fortune. Yeah, it's really, Victorian, it's all about timing and just like making sure the biggest important thing to do is to make sure you have an area around you that has no clutter, no trees or rocks or anything like that. Because if the wolf has, if you think about it, the wolf has like a bubble around him. And if that bubble comes into contact with a rock or a tree, or even sometimes just a bump in the snow, that wolf can veer off and then come back at you, which makes aiming at him really hard. So usually you want to find a place that's nice and level, that has no trees around it, no noticeable bumps in the snow that are rocks or whatever, because that way the wolf cannot get to you without going straight at you. Because the wolf will generally, he'll try to take the straightest path to you. If you give him the opportunity, he'll run straight at you. If you don't give him the opportunity, he's gonna bounce. Like if I tried to shoot a wolf, like if I stood back here and tried to shoot a wolf through here, he'd bounce off that tree and this tree and that. He'd be bouncing all over the place, and I'd be hosed. I would be hosed. Black Rider, hey, how's it going? Now, this is getting over to the smoke signal. It's no problem. You can just climb right over this cliff here, mountain goat down. But see, the way back is blocked by this. I would never play multiplayer Long Dark, Ace. That's an abomination. I'd never do it. In my mind, Long Dark is a solo player game. I would never play multiplayer. Never ever do it. I can understand some people's want and desire for it, but I would never ever play multiplayer Long Dark. It's the antithesis of what this game's about. Hey, we got a rabbit for dinner. And a bow skill up, too. But hey, you know, if people want, a multiplayer, there's a mod out there for it, and God bless them if they want it. You know, but I would just never do it. To me, the Long Dark is all about the aloneness. It's all about the aloneness. It's all about being out on your own, depending only on yourself, and not having anybody to help you out. So for me, I would just never do it. Oh look, we got the meat and the pork and beans. Now there's always this heavy hammer here and a whetstone, and we'll see what the Mackinac jacket's like.
What have we here?
83% Mackinac jacket, baby. That is booyah right there. That is good for us. And there's always some wood here as well. There's a snow shelter here. I don't know if it's ruined yet. Yeah, it's ruined. It's ruined. Boo. Boo. But, you know, I understand people's desire for multiplayer Ace. I just don't share it. I just don't share it. There are so many other survival-esque games out there that are multiplayer. Basically every single one other than the Long Dark. And are actually geared towards multiplayer play. That I just don't see the point in the Long Dark being a multiplayer. But, you know, like I said, I understand people's desire for that. I don't share it. I don't share that desire for a multiplayer Long Dark. Oh, I forgot. So, if you cannot get back out because you don't have a hatchet, you have to have a hatchet to break through the scrub brush. The rope that we picked up is your only way out of here. It's your only way out of here. So, I think multiplayer with one other person is agreeable, but more than that would absolutely ruin the isolation of the game. See, I proposed a long time ago that if they wanted to introduce some sort of multiplayer, they should make it a challenge. They should limit it to, like, a zone. Like, one big zone, and you and your friend can mess around in that. That's how I would think it would work. There you go. And then this is your way down, is this rope right here. That's the only way out now. If we didn't have a hatchet. Once you have a hatchet, you can just cut through that brush, no problem. But that brush you can't cut through without the hatchet. It doesn't go down to a hacksaw. You can't break it down with your hands, nothing like that. But, yeah, and from what I've heard, the multiplayer mod is a bit buggy on certain things. I'm sure that once the game is fully done, that the modding community will get a lot more play with the game. But what if they added, like, a companion animal? That, you know, we've talked about that before, Pablo. That'd be cool if they added a companion animal. Like a dog or something that could actually, like, warn you. Warn you when danger's coming or something. That would be kind of cool. I wouldn't be against that. Not that the dog would have any actual abilities, but maybe it would be able to, like, growl and keep bears away or something. If only two-player mod, but I think it should only be allowed on Interloper. Yeah, you know, it could be. Was there another birch back there? I'll have to go get. I need to get warmed up. I'm tired, and we got rabbits, and we're cold, and I need to get warmed up. I thought there was only 3 birch back there. I picked up a couple of the birch. We got some nice moose meat here to eat. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy moose meat. So, yeah, if you don't have a hatchet, you definitely want to grab that one rope and move it over here so that you can have a secondary... You can have another way out, basically. Because otherwise, that cliff is basically unclimbable down. I think you can mountain goat it. I've never truly tried. I've never truly tried to do it. Make it 100 players PvP, last man standing wins. Oh yeah, there we go.
Right here,
make Long Dark into a battle royale. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll take a hard pass on that, Ninja Dude. Take a hard pass on that one right there. I'm gonna drop the meat out here where it's cold. There we go. And we can throw down our bedroll. Actually, you know what? We're gonna drink an herbal tea tonight. That's a great idea. That way we get a little bit extra health back. And we'll eat the ruined pork and beans, because why not? We have cooking 5 at this point, so any food we find, ruined or not, is good enough for us to eat. We don't ever have to worry about food poisoning. We don't have to worry about intestinal parasites unless we eat raw meat. So, boom. I want the game exactly like it is, but able to add a craftable attack helicopter with heat-seeking missiles. Ooh, nice. Nice. That would be awesome. Heat-seeking missiles, I'm down for that. You could call in the drone strike on the bear. It'd be like, Echo 5375, I have bear at 0857 minus 53 longitude and bring in the drone strike now. Bring in the drone strike. Nothing immersion breaking. Just attack helicopter. Just a tiny addition. But yeah, I know there's a lot of mods people are working on, and some mods I would probably entertain. You know, quality of life type mods where you could like clean up a building, like you could pick up all the junk in the building. That would be kind of cool. Yes, you can eat ruined food with level 5 cooking. At level 5 cooking, Silver Skunk, any food that is man-made or cooked, it does not matter what condition it's in, doesn't matter if it's at 0, doesn't matter if it's 1%, you can eat it. Now, a lot of that ruined food, you can't pick it up off the ground and have the command to eat it. You have to put it in your backpack, and then you just choose to eat it from there. But there's never a chance of it giving you food poisoning. The only thing at cooking level 5 that you're still in danger of is if you eat raw meat. You can still get food poisoning from raw meat, and if it's raw meat from a bear or a wolf, you can still contract an intestinal parasite risk. So you don't want to eat raw meat. That's the only thing. No raw meat. Everything else is a fair game. That's why I say once you get cooking 5, the world is your buffet. There's nothing off limits anymore. Which just makes it awesome. All right, let's cook up a little rabbit meat. Since we got a little time. Boom. Or a blueprint where you can build a cabin in one specific spot that costs furlim and cedar to build. See, what I've wanted him to put into the game for a long time, Pablo, is a fire break. A way for you to craft with sticks and oh, we'll use the book. A way to craft with sticks and cloth a temporary fire break that is a one-time use only. You can put it up and that's it. But it will basically block one side of the fire from wind. So you could craft a couple of them and surround your fire on 3 sides maximum. But that would be great to be able to make something like that. That I would absolutely love. Atham at CHJ25 is with a huge number of hides and guts curing. What do you recommend me doing? Wait or make a circle through PV and go back. Well, so are you playing on Interloper first off? Or are you playing like on Stalker or Pilgrim or Voyager? Because it does make a difference what difficulty level you're on. If you're on Interloper, I would recommend looking around for a heavy hammer and then heading to Desolation Point to do a forge run. If you're on Stalker or Pilgrim or Voyager, I would totally recommend going to Pleasant Valley, getting all the stuff you can there, and coming back. Because, yeah, if you go to Pleasant Valley, by the time you get back, there will be lots of stuff done for you. You'll be able to have a whole bunch of stuff that's ready to go. A whole bunch of stuff ready to go there. But a lot of it is very situational, so yeah, if you're on Interloper, I would recommend looking around for the heavy hammer in Coastal Highway. You have a couple spots in Coastal Highway you can find the heavy hammer. One of them is in they're actually both over by the fishing village. One of them is the fishing hut that's as far out on the lake as you can get from the fishing village. The other one is in a car that's right up from the fishing village. Oh, you have bow and stuff? Oh, well. If you have a bow and stuff and things, Pleasant Valley, baby. Go for it. Pleasant Valley's your next... That's where you want to go. Pleasant Valley, definitely. Do you have a bedroll yet? Have you got a bedroll? Because bedrolls are... I mean, you don't need it for Pleasant Valley. You can survive in Pleasant Valley without a bedroll, trust me. I've done it many times. But there are a couple bedroll spawns in Pleasant Valley if you don't have one
I
yet.
need to drop something.
Let's heat up a tea. But yeah, do you have your bedroll yet? Because that makes a difference too. All right, we're gonna go chop that down real quick. Come right back. Close to 4K YouTube. I know, Doctor Who. It's at night. It's at 3950. I was just mentioning that earlier in the stream. I was like, boys and girls, we're almost at 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is actually, for a small YouTube channel like me, that's really, really cool. So if you haven't given me a sub on YouTube yet, it's totally free. If you go over there and you can smash the sub button, you can look at a whole bunch. I have a whole ton of my old gameplay videos up there. Everything from Long Dark to Medieval Dynasty to Icarus to all the different games I've played. Heck, I even think that Indigo Prophecy's up there.
Goddamn freezing.
And if you've never watched Indigo Prophecy, just beware, it is for mature audiences only. There is manual thrusting in it. And yo-yo play. You have all the bells and whistles. Just want to go to Timberwolf Mountain and AC. Don't want to go without good crafted clothing. You know, you could... Depending on your clothing, Victorian, it would be advantageous for you to go now. Let those hides cure, or pick them up and take them over to Pleasant Valley if you can spare the weight. If you can pick them up and take them to Pleasant Valley and leave them, like, say, at the barn or at the Thompson's Crossing, you could then make your way up into Timberwolf Mountain, go through Ash Canyon, make sure that you go to that little hut that's above the fishing hut, because there you'll find a thin wool sweater or combat pants. Also go get gold mine, get your backpack, get your crampons, come back through, go in the Timberwolf Mountain through the deer clearing, do a summit run real quick, grab all the stuff there, and then come right back down into Pleasant Valley and craft your stuff. That StyleZack video of Twitch streamers hit 100K views. That's some advertising for you too, Atheenon. I bet your subs pick up. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, StyleZack's awesome. I love him. I love StyleZack. He's if you guys have not, good friend of the channel, StyleZack. Go check out his beautiful YouTube channel as well, my friends. He's a great guy. Great guy. Lots of good videos. Lots of good stuff.
With this much gear.
Barely walk with this much gear. I can barely walk with this much gear, boys and girls. I got too much gear on. Well, we're gonna have a little bit more, my friends. Have it add an ember pot. Yeah, so, some way to make a little ember, like an Apache ember stick. I was watching. I've been watching a bunch of Survivor Man. Thank you, Alicia, for turning me on to that, by the way. And he was showing how you can make like a fire stick, and you basically like wrap up. You take like bark, and then you put like sort of like better wood inside of it. Then you put like tinder all down inside of it. You wrap it together and tie it super tight. Then you light the end, and it holds an ember down inside of it. And you can basically carry it with you. You have a carryable fire striker. We could easily do that in Long Dark. We got birch bark, we got tinder, we got cattails. We could easily make a fire stick. That'd be so cool. Keep it going. I'm one of those who need it. Oh, Victorian, of course I will. And my plan this year, Victorian, my one New Year's resolution that I've made is that starting this month, I'm going to start doing some video editing. And I'm going to try to make some like 10 to 15 minute videos. Stuff like where all the matches spawn for Interloper. Where, the different types of wolves that are out there. Some videos that are the pros and cons of each zone. Basically just kind of putting together some shorter format videos for the audience as well. I've been very lax at doing that. It's more just the time It's more just a time thing than anything else. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that I don't have time to do it. I'm horrible at editing videos. A 10-minute video generally takes me about 6 to 8 hours to make. My resolution last year was to make no more resolutions, so he kind of always failed by making another... Hey!
Die
Hey.
if I don't warm up soon.
Ow. 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 Got a cuticle that I just hit on something. Quote of New Year's resolution, maybe the nipple ring of protection. I'd be down with that. What? Yeah, I can do it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to edit stuff. It's just the time factor. And I'm bad with editing software, and so if I make a mistake, I have to basically start over from scratch because I don't know how to fix most stuff. Yeah, oh, I know, Pablo. I am totally aware of that. That's why my YouTube channel's as small as it is. That's why my YouTube channel, it grows, but it grows very slowly, because all of my stuff is long format. And although I will say long format stuff has been very good for me on YouTube, the long format stuff will never stop, because the way I look at it, long format stuff is always, you know, that's basically what the stream is. If you see my long format stuff, you know what you're going to get if you come to the stream.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Don't tell me what I can do.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Tell me what I can do.
Don't ever tell me what I can't do, ever! Don't tell me what I can't do!
Don't tell me what I can do.
Tell me what I can't.
Don't tell me what I can't do. So yeah, I'd love to get some more short format videos up there too. And I've been wanting to do that for a while, and then I try, and I just get frustrated, and I'm just like, oh god, I just don't have time.
Can stop
He's
me.
got time. Ben Affleck. Welcome to the channel, my friend. We got Batman in the channel, boys and girls. We got Batman in the channel. Batman's in the channel with us, my friends. In the channel. All right. So let's drop all these here. Let's drop the fur here. Let's drop some more cedar here. Drop a little more coal here. We want to make ourselves as light as possible because we're gonna go get an exit. That's Daredevil, not Batman. It is Daredevil, not Batman, isn't it? It is and it isn't. It is and it isn't. It's Daredevil and it's Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. All right. Let's pick that up, and that up, and that up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know, my friend. I know. We'll leave some water here. We'll be coming back here. Alright, we got a couple liters of water on us. Fuel-wise, I have no fuel, but that's okay. Let's grab a couple pieces of cedar. A few pieces of coal. We should be good. Alright. So we'll be coming back here soon. We just gotta take stuff over. Alexander, thank you so much for the follow as well, my friend. So yeah, that's sort of my plan for this year. I want to try to get out like one video a month. It's going to be a long process. It's going to take me probably days to edit like a 10-15 minute video. But I want to at least, starting February, have a video a month coming out that is a little more shorter format, easier for people to digest, give some good information, answer some questions, you know, that people like to ask a lot. And that way also, if people ask it in channel, I can give them a short answer, and I can also say, hey, go over and check out my YouTube video on where the matches are for Interloper. I can direct them over there as well, so they can get, you know, if you want more info, you can go over there, you can see exactly where they spawn. I'm gonna have to go through video, though. My god, I'm gonna have to go through hours of video to find those. The nice thing is, most of my guaranteed match spawn stuff is all at the beginning of an Interloper run. So that one's probably going to be my first video. That's going to be the easiest one to make Because all I have to do is go to like, oh, it's a Forlorn Muskeg start. I can go show people where matches are. Oh, it's a Desolation Point start. I can just go edit that first little part and get the match spawn area and do the voiceover. The only one I don't know of that I don't have any video of is the Blackrock. The Blackrock spawn I have no video for yet. Because I've not been there, so. My personal experience, YouTube experience, 1 minute video equals an hour. It can. It can. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot that goes into it.
Something's gotta go.
It just takes a while to match up the stuff, get the different maybe graphics overlays. You know, mine will be pretty rudimentary videos to begin with. I'm not gonna lie. They aren't gonna be any great artworks, that's for sure. Maybe maybe as I get better at doing them, maybe I'll try some new stuff, make some cool things. But yeah, at first they're gonna be pretty basic. Pretty basic. Just like me, pretty basic. Hey look, it's a little bit of food, and it's all ruined. And a little more firewood in the lonely cave. And a little more coal. Like I said, this place has tons of fuel in it. Tons of fuel. Alright, let's just pass a little time here. Woo! Queer of the Quill! Thank you for the 15-month resub! Thank you for the 15 months! Holy moly, macaroni! Thank you so much for that 15-month resub there, my friend.
I made a stream.
Very nice of you.
I usually watch on YouTube, but I keep my sub going in appreciation for all the amazing content.
Well, I surely appreciate the support, Queer of the Quill. That is so nice of you to do. And as always, you know, if there's ever a question, and that's one thing too I encourage people, if you're watching on YouTube right now, or if you do watch on YouTube, please, if you have a question or something, feel free to leave a comment on my YouTube videos. It helps in the algorithm, and I generally read all the comments. I see them all. I may not respond to them all, but if it's a specific question about something, I will do my best to respond to it. So, please, if you have a question or something like that, please feel free to leave a comment. Please feel free to click that subscribe button on YouTube. It all helps with the algorithm. We're approaching 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, which for me is pretty cool. Because my channel has been growing a bunch here lately, which is kind of cool. So, hopefully we'll hit 4,000 by the end of the month. So that'd be nice. That would be really neat. All right. So we're going to go back into Milton real quick. We're going to drop some stuff in Milton. But welcome to the live show, indeed. Welcome to the live show, my friend. Papa the boop. Yeah, we're just gonna go into Milton, drop our stuff, and then we'll come back. It's just a little bit of a sidetrack, just because we got so much junk on us right now. I brought the pry bar in here, which I don't know why I brought my pry bar along. There's no need for a pry bar in this zone. Hush River Valley has nothing to pry. There's nothing to pry in Hush River Valley. And I have other tools. This is actually pre-recorded. Don't let it... Shh. Echo. Come on. You aren't supposed to give out... You aren't supposed to reveal the magician behind the curtain. Golly, my friend. The jig is up. The jig is up. But no, the YouTube channel has been very, very good to me. It's helped my Twitch channel grow a lot. It's brought a lot of new viewers over here. And honestly, it's great for a lot of my viewers, because I know I have a lot of viewers who are sort of opposite me time zone. From the UK, from Europe, and those parts of the world that don't really get a chance to watch me live a lot because of just the time difference. That's why I stream on the weekends like I do. Because, you know, 9 a.m. for me is like 5 or 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. for them. So, that's why I stream on the weekends a lot like that. Now, if I ever, when I retire and I don't have an actual, like, job anymore, then I plan on having a morning stream for European viewers and for American viewers that want to join me, but also continuing an evening stream as well, for my you know, American audience too. So that's sort of the long-term, like 5-year down the road plan. Hey, Boeing, my brother, congrats on the long day streak. Wow, thanks, my friend. Valley B, hello. You mean Mark didn't tell you about the hidden cave of lockers in HRV? No, he didn't. There's a hidden cave of lockers in HRV? Why didn't you tell me about those, my friend? But yeah, that's sort of my long-term wish, is that I could just stream, like, I could have a nice long, I could do an early morning stream for European viewers and also American viewers. But then have my regular evening stream like I do right now. So, with working from home becoming so common, I think more people are watching streams throughout the day in the background. Oh, I think so too. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. It's 1 a.m. here, so not too big difference, and sleeping is only used when school active. Hey, there you go. There you go. Oh, look at all that. Ooh, look at that. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh, it's magic. I know, whoa. We got lots of stuff on us. And we got stuff in here too. So let's drop the birch in there. Let's drop these feathers in there. Oh, we got lots of feathers now. I like seeing that. Lots and lots of feathers. I'm doing stuff, Lord. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, we got another bear hide in here too. Oh, those are fresh. Things and stuff. And we got a moose hide. Pick up that newsprint, break down this box. I'll watch you in the background when I play Long Dark. I think Mark Wars does that too, as a matter of fact. Alright, let's drop the multiple birch and maples that we have. Get those all lined up over here. This doesn't include the 30+ birch that we have in the Carter Hydro Dam. This is on top of those.
I think I need to lay down.
This is on top of those. I saw a green spot there for a second. We will lay down when I allow you to lay down, sir. I just want to get these sequestered over in the corner here. That's why I took that box. Not that I need the tinder, but it was just in my way. And now let's dump the tinder plugs in here, along with that. Drop the hammer here. Drop the other hacksaw here. I'll drop the bedroll in a second. Drop that here and that here. Throw these sewing kits in here. Throw those in there. Throw that in there too, because I don't want that on me. Throw those in there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Shh. If you had to predict what will end this run, nothing's gonna end this run. This run's going for 1,000 days, my friend. This run will end when we decide for it to end. Hopefully it's not a wolf. Hopefully it's not a wolf. Hopefully it's not a wolf. That would make me very sad. Okay, so we got all that stuff there. I'm gonna take that out of there. You gotta be optimistic. You gotta be like, this run's gonna last for a goodly long time. All right. So, here's the conundrum we have. Here is my conundrum, boys and girls. I think what we're going to do is we are going to craft up our bearskin jacket and our moose hide coat while we're here. Because we have all the stuff we need for it. I think we got guts. I got birch and maple. I can make some more arrows. Oh, I already have arrow shafts. I can make some arrows already. Oh wait, 5 times 3 is 15. I don't need that many feathers. Boop, there we go. Thanks, Al Nuggets. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, my friend. Make me feel really good about myself. Oh, actually, I don't think I need all those guts on me, because guess what? Guess what's underneath the moose hide? A whole bunch of guts. Alright, so what do we make first? That is the question. That is the question, my friends. Actually, we got some meat here. Where's the rest of the meat? Is the meat still over there? I bet my meat's still over there, huh? Let's dump off these hides real quick. And then let's go see if we can do a meat run real quick. Because we killed a moose, so we should have way more meat than that. Should have way more meat. Oh, you know, one thing I can do is drop this extra coat that I have. Drop that. That's a little extra weight that we don't have to carry on us. So we can tear that down for cloth here some point. Let's drop that. By the way, any food you find that's at 0%, yes, you can eat it, but do not put it into a container. If you put that into a container, it will disappear on you. It will go poof, and it will be gone. So you do not want to do that. Throw all those cattails in there. So you don't want to put it in a container. That's bad news. Bad news and bad juju. All right, let's go see if we can find this moose meat. Forget exactly where we killed the moose, but we'll find it here pretty quick. But Laka, welcome to the community as well. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? Didn't mean to ignore you there. Deathbed Motorcade, hello. How's it going? Makes animal sounds confusing for an added level of difficulty. What? What? Oh, when you're playing with me in the background? Yeah. That can add a little extra layer of difficulty there, for sure. Alright. I think we killed the moose over in here somewhere. I think we did. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, right over here. Oh yeah, there's lots of meat out here. Oh yeah, look at all that meat.
Too much stuff to carry.
That's not too much stuff to carry. What is birch tea good for again? So birch tea, once you prepare up, you got to have 2 birch bark to make a birch bark, a prepared birch bark. And once you do that, you can make a birch bark tea. And if you drink 1 birch bark tea, you get back 6% health over a 2-hour period. What does the exclamation point mean under my fatigue? Which one? I'm not sure what you mean. Well, I'm completely tired now. Victoria with 300 bits! Soon, once I am at cruising altitude, I will be cooking. Ooh, nice. I'm, well, very excited. My hubby works away, sailor on the Great Lakes, and he's coming home tomorrow night on Thursday. Oh, that's awesome! I take it he's been away for a little while. Which is why you're so excited. Well, that's awesome, Laka. I hope you have a good time with him, and... No, I have it right now. Where? The exclamation mark under my fatigue bar. I see the plus sign next to my heart. I don't see an exclamation point. Is it not on the main screen over here? Is it on this screen here? Oh, that's awesome, Laka. Well, I hope you have fun. That's why I love Flight Simulator. I can let the plane fly and multitask. There you go. You can just put it on autopilot, so to speak. You should be home till March. Oh, nice. Well, that'll give you some good time together. Oh, on my own personal game. That probably means you haven't slept for a while. I think if you don't sleep for a long enough period of time, you'll actually start getting a lot of damage from not sleeping. But I'm not 100% sure. I've never had the exclamation mark. I was looking for it on my screen. I was like, on my screen? I don't have anything on my screen. Pretty much, I set up the computer to fly it for me. I have to check once in a while to make sure nothing goes wrong. That would be scary. That would be scary if stuff started going wrong. All right, so let's eat up that one little cattail we got. At least we got enough food out there, boys and girls, that we will not starve. If the meat is rancid, what does that cause? Well, all meat will get... It causes it to stink more, first off. Rancid meat is way stinkier than regular meat. It'll cause it to stink more. And all meat, when you cook it, gets 50% back on its condition. So if the meat's at, say, 20%, when you cook it, it'll go back up to 70%. So, cooked meat cooking meat is a good thing. You can let that, I can let that meat sit out there, and it'll never really truly go bad. It gets to the point where it's ruined, but you can still cook ruined meat. Again, don't put it into a container because you will lose it. Alright, let's make the bearskin coat, baby. I don't know how long this Aurora... I figured it's an Aurora. We'll take advantage. A player that remains starving for a long enough time will start to have their fatigue affected. The maximal amount of energy that a player will be able to acquire through sleep will start to decrease, which is represented by the red color that starts filling up on the inside of the fatigue bar, as well as the yellow exclamation mark that appears next. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't starve myself anymore, so I would not know about that. Thank you, Rusty, for that good information there. So there you go. That's probably what's going on. You've probably been starving yourself for too long, my friend. Actually, you know what? Today is... I'd love to keep making my bearskin coat, but this is Maglin's weather out here, and we might as well make... Oh, I need to grab some wood, though. We might as well make a Maglin's fire. Save ourselves a match. Because I do want to cook at some point. I'll grab the fur for it, because I hate carrying around fur. And we'll take the sticks down to nothing. We'll grab one piece of coal to throw on it. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to have water going, and we're going to have crafting going at the same exact time. Now, when you're making a fire with the Maglins, you really don't care if you have a high chance of making it succeed or not, because it's a free fire.
Come on.
It's a freebie. He can be gone for up to 5.5 months at a time. Oh my god. That you're very strong, Luca. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. Have my loved one away for that long of a time. That would probably that'd be crazy. All right. Let's get our pots down. Get some water going. Get some water going. See, this way we get this way we're multitasking. We got the water going out there. Work on my bearskin coat for an hour and a half. Thank God for cell phones. Yeah, gosh, can you imagine back in the day when you didn't have satellite or cell phones or anything? That would be crazy. The water should be done. Yep, there we go. A little more water in here. Nice thing about a fire barrel, boys and girls, is it never can get blown out. That fire is safe in there forever. As long as we keep it going, the fire will never, ever go away. So that is a forever fire as long as you keep it fed. We're going to leave a little bit of water in here. This way we're doing two good things at the same time. We're getting some water made, we're getting some crafting done. We're making the most of our time. Soon I'll switch over and start making that moose meat. I'll start cooking up the rest of that moose meat here pretty quick. We started sailing, we had to wait till we got to port to call home. Oh, I bet. With cooking 5, it's better to just do it for an hour and a half so your water doesn't boil off. How long, Laka? How long has he been doing that? Ooh, baby! Scruffy Nerve Herder with the 28-month resub. With that Twitch Prime. There's a little link there. If you don't know what Twitch Prime is, boys and girls, you need to go check it out.
Subscribed for 28 months.
Okay, can I find a piece of meat that's not small? There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, Scruffy, for that 28-month resub there. Thank you very, very much. We'll just do this for an hour because the meat will be done and then we can go get it. It'll be overcooked a little bit, but it's not going to be bad or anything. It's not going to be burned. That's why you cook them in the pots when you're doing this, because in the pot, the meat takes a lot longer to burn. You have a lot. You got a lot more. You got a lot more after time to play with. It won't burn as fast. Dang nabbit. Gosh, all I'm picking up is the small pieces. Come on, baby, give me the big pieces. There we go. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the small pieces, it's just I don't want to do those. Killed my first bear yesterday. He ripped my face off. I recovered, slept, bandaged. Hold on a second, let me get this going. And shot 3 arrows in his butt from close range as he walked away. It wasn't pretty, but I'm still alive, so claiming hey, as long as you're alive, you're always claiming victory, my friend. You're always claiming victory. Yes, we're going for 1,000 days on this guy. Yes, but I might not reach 1,000 days today. I probably will not. Since we're only on day 70-something. You're watching the cooking, the survival cooking with Atheenon. If I can get the right pieces of meat, that's what we'll be doing. It's only on the Food Network. Only on the Food Network. And the reason I'm doing this, boys and girls, is I just don't want to spend the time out there just passing time waiting for the meat to cook. This way, it seems like a lot of work to do it this way, but we're getting multiple things done at the same time.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Now we need to throw a little bit more wood on it next time. I don't think it'll be out, but we'll need to put a little more fuel on it. It's almost nighttime, so. almost nighttime. Hopefully the fire didn't go out. That's the only thing. Oh, it did go out. Summon a lich.
I might have to drop some gear.
Summon a lich. I didn't expect it to go out. I forgot when you're inside, it doesn't give you the outdoor fire bonus. If you're outdoor and you're at the fire, you get the outdoor fire bonus. If you go inside, your fire then gets that.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, that didn't work. If you're inside, you don't get that outdoor fire bonus thing. So it's kind of a weird mechanic, but it gives you the bonus based on where you are, not based on where the fire is.
Come on. Come on.
Which is very strange, but hey, not my game. I spent another in real life day's worth of play in Bleak Inlet. I think your take is growing on me because the best part of leaving that hellhole of cold wind, yeah, the best part is leaving that hellhole, yeah. Yeah, that place is a hellhole.
Too heavy.
That place is a complete hellhole. I'm not a big fan of Bleak Inlet. It just does, there's nothing there that makes me go, oh, I want to go here and stay. It's like, the fuel is very, very, very few and far between. The Timberwolves are annoying. There's just a lot of negatives to that zone. The wind blows all the time. There's not a lot of sticks and
I need
stuff.
to drop something.
Very few sticks in that zone. Bleak Inlet's just a tough zone on Interloper. And the thing is that unlike Ash Canyon, they didn't put anything in Bleak Inlet that makes you really want to go there. There's not like a unique piece of loot or anything that's in Bleak Inlet that you're like, oh man, I want to go there to get the technical backpack. Or I want to go there to get X, Y, or Z. And there's just there's not a lot of really, there's nothing there that makes you very motivated to go there. Let's put it that way. I hear the deer right over here. Could be an easy deer hide for us if we're able to sneak up on him. Hey, he's walking away. Thought he was coming towards us. I was like, ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Thinking that'd be kind of cool if we get ourselves a deer. Nope, no such luck. Now see, this meat we're putting in here is at 23%. The meat we're getting out is at 73%. Now I still hold the firm belief that meat that you canned foods that you heat up get back 50% as well. I am still holding to that. That to me is truth. I wish I could transfer the weather that weather into Mystery Lake though. I do like the challenge of the weather, but the reward is slim even if you're using bullets. This time I did sharpen 8 hatchets and knives, but also found 3 whetstones while there. So late game whetstones is a reason to go there. That's not a bad reason to go there. Make another little half-liter of water. Eat down a piece of moose meat. Drink down some water. Now we got plenty of water, plenty of food to continue our crafting, and we spent a little time outside, which is always good. Let's just make a little bit more water. Got an hour of fire, 32 minutes to do that. We still have 40 minutes of fire, 31 minutes to do that.
Really tired.
Grab a couple torches here. There we go. Boom. We are good.
Too much stuff to carry.
Too much stuff to carry. I'm too heavy. They call me Heavy D and the boys. All right, let's put our torch out. No, I'm not going to try to sleep 10 hours because I don't want to. I want to sleep about 6 hours, maybe 7. So I want to get up right when the light is coming up. Crafting does not utilize a ton of exhaustion. It doesn't make you very tired, just standing there crafting all day. So I want to get right when the sun's up. So we probably, if we sleep another hour, we should be able to get up when the sun's up. Because as long as the sun is above the horizon line, the 2 little pips on the side, you can start crafting. It counts it as daylight at that point. So to get the maximum amount of time possible, I want the sun just like that. Actually, it's a little bit above, but yeah, just like that. If those little pips are above the horizon line, you can start crafting. It then counts it as daytime. So you're free to craft at that point. We got 22 and a half hours left on this bear hide coat. Now tonight we'll probably go out and sleep in the cave that's nearby here, just to combat some of the cabin fever that we're going to be accruing, because we're going to be accruing cabin fever risk in this place. So we're going to go sleep outside. There's a cave right over that direction that we're going to go chill in and get some good rest tonight. Let's scarf down a little bit of food here. Grab a few more pieces. That way we can just go inside and we don't have to worry about it rotting on us because it doesn't matter at this point. We're going to craft till it's dark. That down over here. That down over here. That down over here.
I'm going to have to leave something behind.
I'm just going to drop some of this water. I think I have an extra bedroll on me too, don't I? Yes, I do. Drop that bedroll here. When we get back down into Milton proper, we'll fix that up. I like to always have an extra bedroll, boys and girls, mainly because I have had wolves and bears tear my bedroll apart before. It's not very nice, and it makes you sad. So I don't want that to happen to me ever again. Okay, so we're good on food and water. Icy Cool with the 44-month threesome. Woo! Icy Cool, how's it going, buddy?
Rest soon.
How's it going, my friend?
Icy Cool just resubscribed for 44
Welcome
months.
back for a 44
Eat some chicken and
month.
bake some ham.
Eat some chicken and bake some ham. Okay. Okay, I'm down with eating some chicken and baking some ham. Sounds good to me.
The sun's setting.
I know it is.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Gonna get a lot colder soon, boys and girls. Alright. We're gonna head over to our little cave over here and just resty poo in that tonight. We got a piece of meat on us. Got a little bit of fuel on us if we absolutely need it. But, yeah, we're just gonna do that because right now, by being inside that much and crafting, we're accumulating cabin fever risk that I really don't want. It'll probably be offset by us being out in Hush River Valley for so long in the outdoors, but I don't want to risk it if I don't have to. Look at that sunset, by the way, boys and girls. Holy shnikes, that's gorgeous. The reds and the burning colors are just absolutely beautiful. So if you're ever getting cabin fever in there, there's this little nice cave right over here that you can go into. A little dark inside. I usually back into it. Find where the warm spot is. There we go. We're in the warm spot. We'll dump our meat out here. There we go. Hey, Dizzy, how you doing? We got no cards going today, but we'll be doing that on Sunday. All right. Now we can put our bedroll down. Boppity boo. All right. Now we can get a proper night's sleep, my friends. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fix up our knife. Since we've been using our knife...
No power
Thank
in the
you,
verse
Tony
can stop me.
Tupaps, for the follow there. Since we've been using our knife a lot, we've been wearing it down. It's now at 56%. So we want to sharpen that back up because we need to finish our bearskin coat, and we also need to finish our... we also need to make our moose hide coat as well. He started August 1989. The ship he's on now is a big girl, 748 feet long. Wow, that's a huge ship. That's a big. That's what they're talking about when we need a bigger boat. 748 feet long. Dang. Does he fish out there? Does he do fishing then? I take it. Hey, Gio Voli, hello. How's it going? I like the bear. I like the bear. I like that bear right there. That's Perfect Trip. Yes, Perfect Trip's awesome. If you guys haven't followed Perfect Trip, please go give Perfect Trip a follow. Please go give Perfect Trip a follow. There we go. Give him a shout out there too. All right, so our knife is back up. Let's sharpen up our hatchet as well. Then we'll get a good night's sleep. You can't steal points, Owl Nuggets, you silly goose. Can't steal points, you silly goose. It's a freighter. Oh, okay. Coral! 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 Shipping. I used to live in Holland. See the big ships coming out of Lake Makatawa. The drop-off ore is huge. Wow. Oh, shoot. I slept for another hour. Gosh, dang it. Oh, that's okay, Laka. Don't worry about it. I used to be a really slow typer. Really, really slow typer. I used to be the slowest typer around. Now I'm pretty fast. Now I'm pretty good. Especially on the 10 key. I can use a 10 key really quickly now. I used to not be able to do any of that stuff. It's amazing when you start a job that requires certain things, you get a lot better doing them. What if this guy's got any more feathers around him? He's got a feather. And another feather. Didn't see a third one, but hey, we got 2 more feathers, so that's always good. Feathers are always a good thing. If you're interested in seeing her, look up CSL Whitefish Bay. CSL Whitefish Bay. Is that the ship he's on? CSL Cal CSL CSL Whitefish Bay, Wyoming. It gave me a link to Wyoming. It gave me a link to Wyoming. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Holy crap.
No power in the verse
That thing
can
is
stop me.
huge. That's one of those big freighters. Good God. Thank you for following there as well. I appreciate that, Artie. Dang, that thing is huge. It's like big and red, and it's got a white top to it. Dang. That's a big boat. That's a big boat. Very big boat. Holy crap. Very big boat. That's crazy. All right. Let's finish off our bearskin coat here today. That's our goal. Bearskin coat. We got 10 hours left. We should be able to do that today. 10 hours should not be a problem because we started pretty early. I'm hoping that I have 4 hours on the other side left to go. It looks like we probably will. Let's get a drink again. That's why I made all this water. Crafting pretty much just takes a lot of water and a lot of food to push through it if you just want to keep doing it. So it's always good. It's always good to have like a water and food stockpile ready to go if you're going to do crafting of any sort of big thing. There we go. All right. So we got a bearskin coat now, baby. Boom! Mackinac jacket. Boom! We got 2 coats that we can tear down tonight. We got an extra hat that I can drop here. You know, while we have a little bit of daylight left, got a little bit of daylight left, right? Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah. We'll make up a couple arrows real quick. When making arrows, it takes an hour and a half to craft it by hand, or you can use a red toolkit and only takes 45 minutes, which my big head's in the way of that. You can see 45 minutes there now. But the red toolkit cuts your crafting time in half, which is great. I think we'll be able to make 2 arrows. There we go. Woo! And we got archery 5, baby. Archery 5. I think there's a large group of people that go from stream to stream simply to gamble. Hey, if that's what makes them happy, more power to them. More power to them. A quote of Atheenon, the master marksman. I'm not a master marksman, but I will show you level 5 here real quick when we get back over. I'm gonna leave the food here. We're just gonna sleep in the cave again tonight because it balances out our indoor-outdoor activity. Because even though the back of the cave, the interior of the cave is warm, it still counts as outdoors for the purposes of cabin fever. And that's it. So you don't have to, if you can sleep in a cave, it's a great way to spend a night, get rid of some of that cabin fever risk. It balances out a good day's worth of crafting by going and sleeping in the cave. Unfortunately, the cave is so dark, I have to back my way in so I can keep track of where I am. All right, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to rip apart the ski jackets, boys and girls. Bye-bye, ski jacket. Bye-bye, ski jacket. And bye-bye, other ski jackets. Ski jackets are great, boys and girls. They give you a 2-degree warmth bonus, 2-degree windproof bonus. They're a great early game. They're a great early game coat. But if you get a Mackinac jacket, it's way better than the ski jacket. And you want to use the Mackinac if you can. So. Sleep like 7 hours. We don't need to sleep for health. So we're going to minimize our sleep so we can get our get up at dawn. Oh, I was going to show you Archery 5. So we just got Archery 5. What Archery 5 does for us is bow sways reduced by 75%, arrow damage increased by 25%, critical hit chance increased by 50%, bleed out time reduced by 50%, per use bow condition loss reduced by 50%, and the most important thing of all is you can fire your bow when crouched. Started watching Ath on YouTube because of Stacy Plays. Oh, I love Stacy. She's been so good to me. She's been lovely. All right, we're going to pick that up. It's daytime. We're going to drink her water. We're going to move. We're going to go back. We're going to start making a moose hide coat now. Because I go moose hide coat on the outside, bearskin coat on the inside for the warmth. Nothing quite warms you up like a bearskin coat. But I don't like going double bearskin coat because it's just way too heavy. It gets way too heavy with the bearskin coat double. So I just choose not to do it. Even though I have the extra 15 kilos carry weight because of the technical backpack, well fed, as well as, thank you, Ram, as well as the well fed and the moosehide satchel, I still do not want to go anything that is too heavy like that. It's more the sprint. I mean, fully loaded, I have 50% sprint anyway. So I don't want to have even less than that. And I would with the if I take the double bearskin coat, because the bearskin coat gives you a lot of sprint reduction. Bearskin coat is like negative 20% on that. Hey, Atheen chat, I need some advice. All right, hold on a second. Let me get this going. I'm waiting for the moose to spawn in Blackrock. Started to run out of food. Don't want to dip into my cracker reserve. Should I go for a bear nearby while I wait? Sure. Yep. That's exactly what I do. The moose. If you're waiting for the moose to spawn, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. the moose is a. That's why I ditched out of Hush River Valley. I was like, well, we've waited 2-3 days for it. We've waited 2 or 3 days. I have other things I can do. I had hides curing back here. I was like, you know what? We'll go back and try to hunt the moose there. Don't get me wrong. My goal is to go back there after we get our moose hide cloak done. But there's not a lot of point in sticking around there just waiting, especially when you start running low on food. You know, you run out of rabbits and deer and stuff to hunt. There's a ghost on my screen. But yes, I would recommend, I would highly recommend doing that. Waiting for the moose to spawn is not a fool's errand, but you feel kind of foolish when you do it for too long. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, okay, he's never going to spawn for me, is he? The moose never spawns when you want him to spawn. He never spawns when you want him to spawn. He always spawns when you're not ready for him, or you have no intention of hunting him. When you're ready for him and you want him, he's never up. When you don't care, he's always there. When you don't care, he's always there. Let's make one arrow. I think I can squeak out one arrow before the sun goes down. Where can the technical backpack spawn? Because I've never heard of it since I'm kind of new to the game. The technical backpack spawns in Ash Canyon. That's the only place it spawns. It spawns in the gold mine, so you have to go all the way into the zone, all the way up the mountain, and go into the gold mine. And in the gold mine, you'll find the technical backpack, and you'll also find the crampons. The crampons give you what's called the sure footing bonus when you're wearing them. Gives you better traction on icy terrain, making rope climbs easier, sprains less frequent, and weak ice more forgiving. Those are the two main reasons you go to Ash Canyon. Ash Canyon also has some good stuff in it as well. Hey, Ramus, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, my friend. Oh, that's so nice of you to do. And the posture check because you care about my back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yes, the technical backpack is only in Ash Canyon. It's the item there that makes you want to go to that zone. They actually gave us a reason to go to that zone on any difficulty level. Because you can only get it in the gold mine in Ash Canyon. And that's the only place. And that's what I wish they'd done with Bleak Inlet, is give us something there. Yeah, wolf pelts are kind of a waste. You know, I personally, I never go for the wolf skin coat. Because in the let's see, what is it? In the 32.5 hours it takes me to craft a wolfskin coat, I can be doing a lot of different stuff. A lot of different stuff. Other than crafting it. Now, the positive of the wolfskin coat, and I'm not gonna dissuade you from making it if you don't want to make it, because there is a positive to the wolfskin coat. It's super easy to fix it. Because you'll get wolf skins everywhere. It's super easy to fix the wolfskin coat. So that's the positive of the wolfskin coat, is that it's super easy to fix. the negatives of the wolfskin coat is that for the couple extra degrees you get from the wolfskin coat over the say the ski jacket or the Mackinac jacket, I don't think it's worth the time it takes to make it. And usually by the time you've made it, you could have probably hunted, gone through a whole zone, hunted all the moose and bear, and had hides ready to go for moose and bear. And then you have moose coat, bear coat. Where and where? There we go. And the Mackinac jacket, boys and girls. Oh, Mackinac jacket. What can I say about the Mackinac jacket? There's going to be people who just are crying in chat right now because I'm going to harvest it for cloth. I'm sorry, chat. Chat's like, no! Yes, I just harvested my Mackinac jacket for cloth. I just did that. And I don't regret it in the least bit. I know. That's painful to watch, I know. Very painful to watch. You can almost hear Darth Vader going, no! How many arrows can I still make? Just 2, I think. Yep. Craft them up. Have I ever run out of cloth completely? No. Not in any of my games have I ever run out of cloth completely. A lot of cloth that people don't realize you can get is the cloth that you can gather off of pillows and stuff. There's in a lot of these buildings, there will be pillows on the ground. There will be pillows on the ground. There'll be ruined bedrolls on the ground that you can harvest up. If you really get desperate, you can harvest up your extra bedrolls. There's tons of cloth in the game. And really cloth use tends to go down over time. In the beginning of the game, you're using a lot of cloth because, oh, I'm not going to have time to do that. You're using up a lot of cloth because all the clothing you're finding is in really bad shape. But once you get to the point where you have fur clothing covering your cloth clothing takes way less damage. So now that I have deerskin pants, the main thing I'm going to need is deerskin, not cloth, because my combat pants are going to go down very slowly. My deerskin pants are going to take the brunt of everything. Now that I have the rabbit skin hat, the rabbit skin is going to go down faster than the wool toque. The wool toque will go down, but at a very slow rate. The same thing with the boots. Now that I have deerskin boots and rabbit skin gloves, I mainly need hides to repair all my outer clothing. The inner clothing will go down, and it does go down slowly but surely, and you do want to repair it to maintain, you know, I got a 26-degree warmth bonus right now, which is awesome. So to maintain your warmth bonus, you do want to repair it, but you just use a lot less over time. It's sort of like arrows and bows. In the beginning of the game, it seems like you're burning through arrows and burning through bows at an exponential rate where you're like, God, I may run out of this stuff. But honestly, you never will. You never truly will. Because as the game goes on, there's less animals in the world to begin with. So less wolves and bears will spawn. Or less wolves will spawn. The bears still tend to spawn pretty frequently. And pretty much your hunting goes down to a lower level too, because you aren't rapidly hunting bears and wolves and deer all the time, because you have like a good solid food source at that point of meat piles gathered up in different zones. And you basically travel from zone to zone, and you can snare rabbits, you can take down one bear and have food for a week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. Is it worth making animal clothing? Unless you're playing Interloper, no. It's kind of sad to say that on any difficulty other than Interloper, the making of animal clothing is kind of just a, hey, I did it thing. Because you can find man-made clothing in Stalker, Pilgrim, and Voyager that warmth and temperature-wise are just as good as animal clothing, even better than animal clothing, and it's like half the weight. So not only do you get to keep your sprint, but you get more warmth and more windproof off of it. So unfortunately, they've kind of made it so animal clothing is pretty much a interloper only thing. Although I highly recommend that if you're playing Stalker and you're wanting to play interloper at some point, that you kind of start playing Stalker like interloper. Get rid of the rifle at some point. Go make yourself a forge run. Make up arrowheads. Make a improvised knife and improvised hatchets, just to see how much fuel, how much time, how many materials you need to do that. Also, switch to the bow as soon as you can. Get lots of practice with the bow, because honestly, there's nothing like actual practical practice with the bow to help you survive on interloper. It's not a point and shoot type mechanism like the gun is. The gun, I use the gun way too much. I've used the gun way too much in Stalker before I started playing Interloper, so that when I got to Interloper, I was sorely underprepared for what I was facing. And so you can prep yourself a little bit and give yourself a little bit of a leg up by sort of pre-preparing a little bit in Stalker. And I'm not saying don't use it. I mean, I'm just saying that I recommend you kind of switch over. Maybe hang on to the pistol. Maybe hang on to the pistol and utilize that as well. Oh, my brother's calling. Hold on one sec. My mom's birthday is coming up, so my brother and I are planning to take her out to eat, and we have to sort of, get our heads together to plan that. So I told him I'd give him a call back tomorrow and get that going on. So there, I gave points. Oh, good son points as well. There we go. But yes, my mom's turning, good God, she turning 80 or 79? Born in 7 years later than my dad, who was born in 36. My dad was born in 36, so 7 years after that is 40. I think she was born in 43, actually, so she'll be turning 79. She's turning 79 this year. Holy crap. It's always hard to keep track of people that are old and what they're turning. Love you, Mom, but I can't keep track of what you're turning this year. Math is hard. Oh, she knows. See, I got that cabin fever risk. See, that's what I was worried about. We got cabin fever risk, baby. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to gather up our stuff. We got all the stuff we want, right? I'm going to grab that one piece of coal. Grab this cedar firewood. Grab a couple sticks. She's still young, she's still a young chick? Yeah. Yeah, my dad was... the only way I can remember is that my dad was born in 36, and I know my mom was 7 years younger than my dad. That's pretty much the only way I can remember it. But my dad was born in 36 in July. My mom was born in 43 in January. But yep, we're gonna take her out to din. Nope, don't want that one. Don't want that one. Actually, one piece of meat's good. We're going back to Hush River Valley, baby. Hey, I am 70. I am not old, kid. Now get off my lawn. I'm 70, I'm not old, get off my long dark lawn. You damn kids. Get off my lawn. You know, Lorenzo, the closer I get to 70, it doesn't look that old to me either. To be honest, it really doesn't look that old to me either. Alright, so boys and girls, we're going back into Hush River Valley now. We are well outfitted. Bear hide coat, moose hide coat. We have that going. We have our clothes repaired. We're now rocking a 26-degree warmth bonus. At that point, there's not a cave out there. I don't care how bad the storm gets. There's not a cave out there that I cannot sleep in with a bedroll and ever get cold. As long as my bedroll is not ruined, that I can use a regular bedroll for the rest of the game. That's why I don't really go for the bearskin bedroll, is because I know where the outdoor caves are. And the outdoor caves, with that sort of warmth bonus, there's never, ever a cave that I'll get cold in. Even in a horrible blizzard. Even in Bleak Inlet. Even in Bleak Inlet. Grandma had my dad for Christmas in 59. For Christmas of 59. Her and my mom-in-law are around the same age. My mom is a bit younger. Oh, I don't know why I have the Yannis. I've been listening to this new music by this guy, Yanni. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. It's a phone, I swear. What is? Wait, I have to use bear coat plus moose coat? I thought you went for double bear. No, I never go for double bear. It's too heavy. It's too heavy for my taste. And I like the juicy protection I get from the moose hide coat. They actually, I think, lowered the protection on the moose hide coat a little bit. I think it used to be 25 and they nerfed it down to 20. It used to be 25 because you could get 50% protection. I think they nerfed the moose hide cloak just a teeny tiny bit, but it's still 20% protection. Why is my stamina half red? Because I have a sprint reduction of 50% due to my clothing. And that's all because of the fur clothing. The bear hide coat is 10%, that's 10%, that's 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. They lowered the crampon protection as well. That used to be a 10% protection on the crampons, but now the crampons are repairable, so they took it away. But no, Dizzy, it's because I have the clothing on. The clothing, with each piece of clothing, that's why I was saying in Stalker, Pilgrim, and Voyager, it's better off not to make the fur clothing, because you can find man-made clothing that has barely any sprint reduction on it, and it will be better than your fur clothing, as far as warmth and windproof. I mean, in Stalker and Voyager and Pilgrim, you can sometimes just sleep outside in your clothing because you have like a 35-degree warmth bonus, and with your bedroll you have like a 40-degree warmth bonus, and like a day like today, well, not today, but you could sleep outside, and the temperatures aren't as bad in as they are in Interloper either. You notice how my air temperature, just my air temperature right now, is negative 42 degrees. Negative 42 with just air temperature. That's not including wind or anything. So that's the thing you have to just kind of wrap your brain around. In Interloper, generally from morning till almost nighttime, it is going to be so cold that you're never going to be really truly warm. You're never going to be truly warm if you're outside. You just got to get used to it, and you just got to be like, that's reality. I'm not, you can't get upset about it because that's just how it is. Now we're going to cut to the left here, I think. No. Oh, well, I guess we're cutting to the left now. Oh, no, we go across this log first, then cut to the left. Actually, I want to check over here for loot. Sometimes there's a little bit of loot over here. Sometimes there's a little bit of loot on the other side over here. Gotta duck under this log and go over one more log. Now, I know on Stalker, I believe there's an actual, like, little cache. One of those little cache boxes over here. But I don't think it's here on Interloper. I don't think they put it here on Interloper, but usually this is where you rope up. I took that rope and rehung it on the other side. This is usually where you rope up to the cave.
Feel thick.
It's, I think, it's a two climber, because there's a ledge there. If you have crampons, you can probably do it in one climb. Now on Stalker, there's sometimes a little cache of stuff that's like over in the corner here. Like right down, I think it's like down in this corner, like down over here somewhere. There'll be one of those little cache boxes. It usually does not appear on Interloper though. Actually, I've never found it on Interloper myself.
So cold.
Yeah, on Stalker, there's a lot of caches in the Hush River Valley. Lots of them. And that's one of the spots that can have it. They switch places, but you can at least get a few. Trying to take a shot at him there since he was running. Now he'll slow down, he'll come back for me. This is also where the bear can spawn too. Alright, find a nice open spot. This is going to be dangerous. He can bop around in here. Try to get in the middle of the ice a little bit. Hopefully he'll come straight towards me, but it could be dangerous. He could go, yep. Knew it. See, he hit this little ice bank, and you notice how when he hit that, he bopped off to the side? That's what I'm talking about with the weird pathing that can happen. I had a feeling that was going to happen. You have to always take a little bit of a weird shot at him at that point. But, yeah. That's the danger you get in when you're not in a clear, open area that has no weird bumps of snow. No weight reduction. Tibbity, let's see. What did Tibbity say? It would be interesting if they add a secret perk after wearing all fur for like 30 days. They have the sprint reduction because you got used to the weight. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe not even half. Maybe like a 25% reduction. That'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of interesting. No weight reduction. Just wouldn't. Oh, jeez. Thank you for the bear apocalypse there. I just wouldn't reduce the sprint as much. Nice idea. I don't get why we can't start a fire with a storm lantern. Yeah, you know, I've always wondered that too. I have always questioned why that's not a thing. That you couldn't like put something in there and catch a flame on it. Because in reality you could. At least if nothing else you could at least if nothing else you could utilize something about it to start a fire, right? Oh. Look at all my stuff. Oh, we got cattails here too. We got cattails too, boys and girls. We got 26 cattails there. That's kind of nice. And there's water here. We got hides. This is my setup cave, boys and girls. Any hides or guts that I want to transport out of here, I set up in this cave. Because if I come out of this cave, gotta watch for wolves, of course. There's always wolves around here. There's rabbits and there's wolves sometimes. I'm gonna switch to my flare gun just in case I run into a wolf here real quick. If you come out of this cave, you can go straight across over there and up Stair Steps Lake, across Stair Steps Lake, and up and over, and then you just can jam right into, go right into Milton from here. Plus, this is a good place to kill the bear, which we did. Plus, this is a good place to go down into the ice caves, which we might do here very quickly. It's still early morning, so we're going to get a couple hours sleep here. And then we're going to go into the ice caves again and go try to get that moose. We're back for the moose, my friends. We're back for the moose. So let's sleep for 2 hours. That will give us some warmth back. It'll also give us our energy back. Legend, hello. How you doing? How you doing? So we got cured deer hides, got a cured rabbit hide, we got a bunch of cured guts here. We got some water. I'm gonna take 1 bottle of that with me. Actually, no, I don't need to take that because where we're going, I have lots of water. Lots of water. I've got lots of fuel there too, so I'm gonna leave my fuel here. I'll take 1 piece of coal with me just in case we run into problems. Does the bear respawn back? Yeah, bears take about 50 days in-game to respawn on Interloper. I know, too bad I don't organize stuff and things, that's for sure. That is for certain. Let's take a nice big piece of bear meat. Take that with us. We got some cattails as well, so we'll be able to survive. I'm gonna run over here and get into, the Hush River. Out of that cave, if you take a hard right here, boys and girls, you can drop right down into Hush River on that fallen log. Gamble 1 in solidarity, and you won. You're 1-1, Mark Wars. So now you have 2. Now you have 2 hides. Look at you. So we got fuel. I left a bunch of stuff in Sketchy's cave, so we're gonna actually head back and grab my fuel and stuff in Sketchy's cave, because I'm really light right now. And I want to get that fuel and fire source, because I'm not going to ever go back to Sketchy's cave after this one last run into it. But that's got some danger involved in it, because Sketchy could be in there. He wasn't up when we first went through there, but he could be in there now. So we just got to be kind of cautious, because he is a menace. Sketchy the Menace. Now the good news is I still have 17 of my arrows. I've only lost 3 arrows so far this game, because I crafted 20 arrows. Actually I've lost 5 arrows because I crafted 20. I had 22 because I found 2 in Ash Canyon. There's always 2 arrows in Ash Canyon for you. So I've lost 5 of my arrows to animals. That doesn't mean they're gone from the game. That just means I don't know where they are. BK! Oh man, in solidarity, BK, I gotta go with you, my friend. In solidarity, brother. Solidarity, BK. I lost all my bear hides too, so. I hope you feel good now, man. Somebody's gotta win at slots. You can't win if you don't play. Can't win if you don't play. You can't lose if you don't play either. Okay, I'm gonna get my torch out. Actually, you know what? You know what? Instead of wasting a match on a torch, I'm gonna show you a little trick right now, boys and girls. We're gonna start a fire. We're gonna start a fire with a mag lens. We're then gonna light our torch off the fire.
Can't feel
Actually, I think I'll even just add another stick and grab a torch out of the fire. But you can do that, and you can light a torch off the fire and go into the cave, thereby not using a match to light your torch. Which is a good use of matches. Look at us. Look at us.
That did it.
So we had one more stick, and now we can grab a torch. There we go. So that's a great way to utilize your torch, your mag lens in the game, so you don't use matches. You can also do that if you're, like, say, at a house and you want to light a fire inside the house. Do that instead of actually using a match inside the house. Light the fire outside, grab a torch or use a torch to get it lit from the fire, then go inside and start your fire with it. That way you, again, conserve matches. All those little things, it doesn't seem like a lot, but especially in Interloper, where you have a very limited supply of matches sometimes. I mean, honestly, in Interloper, if you loot all the zones, you have 400 to 600 matches easily. But they can go very quickly if you just light a match every time you need something. They can go very, very quickly. I shouldn't have done that when I was not when I didn't have any strength. But if you do the if you use the the mag lens a lot to start little fires like that. Sticks are easy. Sticks are easy. You can always pick up more sticks. Matches, once you use it, it's gone forever. It's never coming back. Holy shnikes, how much coal do I have? How much cedar and fir do I have? Oh my god, I got 36 freaking coal. I guess I can leave the sticks. I guess I can leave the sticks. Wow. I didn't think I had that much coal stockpiled in here. We forging? No. That's all the coal we found in this zone, Tippity. We have found a crap ton of coal in this zone. Not just a ton, but a crap ton. Little Blind Moose! How's it going, buddy? Getting in on the gambling, and you won. And you won, my friend. You are a winner chicken dinner every day of the week. All right. And thank you to my 467 subs. Thank you so much for subbing up to the channel, supporting me in my streaming. I appreciate it very, very, very much. And thank you all for just being here and hanging out with me and having fun. And asking your questions and all that good stuff. I appreciate that very, very much. No, we're going back. We're going to try to find that moose. I think I'll actually take a quick trip up and drop a bunch of this coal off at my get out spot, my ready to go get out spot, because we don't need this much coal on us to kill a moose and harvest him. I am really surprised that Sketchy Wolf has not been up yet. I am super surprised that Sketchy Wolf's not been up. Whenever you're in this cave, though, boys and girls, you always want to carry a torch out. Because that way, if he rounds a corner, he's not going to instantly attack you. Because generally in this cave, there's nowhere you're going to encounter him where he's not going to be within aggro range. Hey, Mark Wars! Winner, chicken dinner. Slot wins hype. That gives everybody some points. A slot win, everybody wins with slots. When slot win comes around, everybody's a winner, chicken dinner. Now just imagine, Mark Wars, if you had gone all in on slots right there. If you'd gone all in, you would be like, you'd be the slots king. Oh no, Sweet Pea! Say it isn't so. I'm a lover, not a gambler. Well, plus, Mark Wars, you stick to that age-old saying of you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. That's some downright wisdom right there, my friend. We learned that from the great Kenny Rogers. All right, well, who does everybody think is going to be the next one? We have Bob Saget gone, Betty White gone. Who's next? Somebody's going to be next. It always comes in threes, my friends. It always comes in threes. Is Kenny Rogers still around? I don't know. Hey, Siri. Is Kenny Rogers still alive?
Kenny Rogers was born August 21st, 1938.
Nope.
And died March 21st, 2020.
March 21st, 2020. Great Kenny Rogers. Great Kenny Rogers is no longer with us. Elvis? Elvis is still around. I know that. I know that. That's a fact. Elvis is still around. Michael Jackson's still around too. I just heard there was a sighting on him. I heard there was a sighting on Elvis just recently. No joke. Or Michael Jackson, I mean, just recently. There was like a sighting of Michael Jackson. Are there Polaroids? Hey, Mark Wars, this is a question for you. Are there Polaroids in Hush River Valley? I could have sworn there were. I've not found any yet. I've been to most places. You see Elvis all the time in Vegas? Oh yeah, he's a very frequent flyer in Vegas. He's always in Vegas. Don't tell me Papa Smurf died. I can't remember where the Polaroids spawn in Hush River Valley, if there are any. I think there are, but I can't remember the spawn points. And I haven't found any of them yet, so makes me kind of sad. Makes me kind of sad I haven't found any. But, you know, maybe we'll find some down the road. I mean, I've been to most places. Been down in the valley. I don't think I have a Polaroid for this zone, do I? Nope, I got Mystery Lake. Nope. Pleasant Valley and Ash Canyon. 5 possible spawns, okay. 1 by the landslide. Is that the landslide down in the basin? Oh god, I didn't even check that. Could have been there. 1 on a body at Moose Overlook. Did I go to Moose Overlook? I don't think I went there. Gosh dang it. Dang nabbit, we probably have to go back down into the basin again. Alright, we've got quite the cache of fuel, boys and girls. One in a briefcase by a fallen tree in southeast corner of the map. Southeast corner of the map. I have not been there either, I don't think. All these places that I haven't been.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
All these places I have not been. Makes me sad. Plastic container near Bear Cave, Ice Cave area. Okay, that I haven't traveled over there yet, so that I possibly could find. That's one I could possibly get.
It's making me feel tired.
I know, that's why I'm repairing some clothing, my friend, just so we can just like chill out here. We can chill out here, repair up our stuff. The last is a container at Valley Viewpoint. Yeah, I didn't find one at Valley Viewpoint. I climbed down to Valley Viewpoint, so I know it's not there. I know it's not there for sure. Milkshake! How's it going, buddy? How's it going, my friend? All points were reset on Saturday, Milkshake, so I'll front you some. There you go. Everybody gets some milkshake points. Milkshake in the house. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Or all the wolves to the yard, too. Damn right. You deserve some answer points? Okay, there's some answer points. Oh, and we got 100 people. 100 people points. 100 viewer points. There we go. 100 viewer points. We got information points. We got 100 viewer points. Hype, hype, hype. I know. Lots of hype points going out right now. Alaskan Goat, how you doing, buddy? How's it going, Alaskan Goat? Hope you're having a good one. Are you goating good in Alaska? I hate my meat being all messy. I like my meat in straight rows. I like to straighten my meat out. You know what's hard? You know what's hard to do with meat? Make it circular. It is. It's hard to make your meat circular. I've been watching on Roku, but apparently it's a generic app that doesn't sign you in. Oh. See, I just, if I watch Twitch, I watch it on, or Roku, is it Roku? Not Roku. I have a Roku TV, and so if I watch Twitch, I just fire it up on my phone. Then I just mirror my phone to the TV, and that way I can watch Twitch on it, and I can still chat and stuff. It makes it way easier. Makes it way easier on me. Cause I have a hard time. My poor little fumble fingers can't handle texting or typing on my mobile device and trying to watch at the same time. I always screw it up, so I usually just sign in on the Twitch app, which the Twitch app honestly is horrible. They need to fix the Twitch app like crazy. Twitch app needs a major overhaul. Not just a tiny overhaul, but a major overhaul. Hey! Major overhaul. Oh, it's our buddy. It's our buddy. Oh, it is Roku. Okay. Yeah, usually I just do it on my mobile device and then just cast it to my Roku TV. I just find it works way better that way because I get the nice picture from the mobile device, and then I can chat on the mobile device and watch on the Roku. And I don't have to have them. I can make the chat big. Oh, you have to look how to mirror to the phone. Yeah, usually on my phone, on the iPhone, there's a little mirror. You can't really see it, but there's a little mirror button right there. You just click on that, and it will try to find devices around you that you can mirror it to. Yeah, I mean, you have to be kind of careful, because it does open your phone up, I would imagine, to malware and stuff like that if you're trying to mirror it to a non-secured, non-approved device that you don't approve of. It could probably be bad, but I've not run into any problems doing it here at my house, so. Points for effort! Alright. Oh, do I need to sharpen up my tools by chance? My knife's good, hatchet's good. All of our other stuff is good. I don't actually need the hacksaw on me. I don't know why I brought the hacksaw back over here. I don't actually need that on me. Because I have a knife and a hatchet. It's one way, so it shouldn't have any malware issues. Oh, it is one way? Okay, so it's just a one-way thing. I see. That's how little I know about tech, Matt. I'm glad you said that, because I know so little about tech. I'm always afraid of somebody like hacking my stuff and malwaring my phone and ransoming it and making me pay them a jillion dollars to get back my stuff. Although I do save it to the cloud, so I guess I could just wipe my phone and start over again. I probably could do that, but yeah, I'm always afraid. I'm always afraid of stuff like that. Because I don't know from technology. You get the technology and the stuff all in there, and you get it in the YouTube. If you get it on the YouTube, then you know you got the things and stuff. All right, let's go over and see if we can get that damn moose. All right, let's get some food in us. We got enough fuel on us, and we got fuel. We already have fuel over there where the moose spawns anyway. So let's grab some meats, eat them up. These should all be little tiny pieces on the end here, so I'm gonna eat those first. Leaving me my big pounders. The pounders are over there. The big honks of meat, which the small pieces are like, it takes 3 small pieces to make 1 honk. That's the conversion rate, Mark Words, by the way, just so you know. It's 3 smalls equal 1 honk. Equal a big honk. See, these are big honks over here. Those are the big honks. And it takes 3 small ones to make one of those. But hey, you are on Apple, so anyways, quite well protected against malware. I'm sure there's ways around. I'm sure there's ways that people could hack my stuff. I think we're gonna take the interesting way around. I want to go up over here because I've never been up here. So I want to go up over here. We're gonna do a little exploring while we're out too. We'll have to cut a little brush, so we'll take a little cold damage, but that's okay. Gotta cut a little brush here. Now these climbs, like on this rock face here, doesn't matter what weight you're at, you can even be overweight and still climb it. It does not have a weight restriction like a rope or something does. I just wanted to kind of look up here, because sometimes there'll be like little loots and stuff up around these areas. Sometimes there'll be a little loot cache down there. I don't see anything up here, per se. This is a great spot to come if you're mapping the zone, though, too, because you get that bonus for being up really high. You get a bonus for being up high, and you get a good overlook on everything, so that's kind of nice. There's the Hush River right beneath us there. There's also a bear that can wander around this area, so you got to be a little careful. And you might also run off a cliff here, too, so you got to be a little careful of that. Haven't found the moose yet. We know where he spawns. He's spawning on Monolith Lake, which is where we're headed now. We made ourselves our moose hide and bearskin coat, so we're good on that. There's a couple places I just wanted to check here for loots on our way over there, though, because we got a couple of caves to check. I would think if you cut the bushes and we're running, you'd warm up some. Yeah. You know, that I've always thought that you should get a little bit of a warmth bonus for doing it. But honestly, Luca, the biggest problem is that it's negative 42 out right now. So there's really no way we're ever going to be warm. Not in this weather. Sometimes on Stalker, there'll be stuff right here. There'll be stuff right here. There'll be like a little campfire and stuff that you can get. On Interloper, usually there's not. But I wanted to check it anyway. Another place that you could always check for loot on Stalker, and on Interloper sometimes too, there will be a body up here. There's a little log that crosses over to the platform over here. I went the wrong way. I don't usually go over it very much, but there's this little log. There's also more rose hips here too, but there's this little log that crosses over to this middle platform that will sometimes have some loot or something. Piece of firewood, it looks like, for us. But you have to go back, and there's no way to get down from it. This is right on Hush River Valley, Hush River itself. Really, dude? You can't get me. You can't get me, son. What are you thinking, Wolf? Finally home from work. Yay, Blur. Welcome home from work. Switching from work lurk to home lurk. Well, welcome to the home lurk. Now, this is where you spawn on Interloper. This is one of the spots you can spawn on Interloper. It's right at the top of this here by this falls. You'll spawn right here, and then you'll have to head down that way to get all your stuff. Now, I'm going to get my flare gun out because there's a possibility of a bear over here. Offset falls, that's what it's called. Possibility of a bear over here. We want to be insta-ready to shoot him in the face if we need to. I've had it happen before. Come up over this ridge and the bear's just waiting right here for me. It's not a pretty thing to have happen to you. It makes your day very bad. Oh, that's the wolf. I'll try to get a flat area. He may still bounce. Oh, there's the bear right there. Holy crap. Woo! Let's go, baby! Bear down. Woo! I was scared there. I was scared there. That was a risky proposition. I could have very easily got mauled by a bear right there. very easily. I'm just gonna use a stick, an accelerant, and my and one match. Just get this fire started because we're kind of cold. We'll add a couple pieces of coal, piece of cedar. We'll harvest up the bear. We'll quarter the bear, I should say. You always want to quarter your bear if you can. Quartering the bear is the most efficient way to get your stuff. To get the guts, to get the hides, you get the bags of meat. It's just the most efficient way to do it. Now our goal right now is not to cook all this meat. Our goal is to harvest it all, but cooking it is kind of secondary. So I'm gonna harvest it, but I'm not gonna really worry about cooking it at this point. I'll cook a little bit of it, but I'm not really concerned about cooking it because we have plenty of food on us and around us. But I want to harvest it up at least because that way, if we harvest it and we come back, it'll still be here. It will still be here. They should implement bare feet soup. They should implement bare feet boots that we can make. That would be cool. If I could make boots out of the bare feet, that'd be awesome. Okay, got an hour on that. Is your favorite cave nearby as well? Not my favorite, but there is a nice cave right up here from us. Oh, and it blew my fire out. Summon a lich. Change of venue. Change of venue. We're gonna move our fire into this area over here. We get a Maglens fire going now. Yeah, boots would be awesome. Yeah, my favorite cave's not nearby here. It's a ways up from us. We'd have to go that away. No, that away to get to it. Because we're right. I mean, we are right by Hush River. We're right by Hush River. Hush River is like right down below us. Unfortunately, that fire, that wind came up.
That's done.
Which kind of ruined my day. Kind of makes me sad. But what can you do? Some days you get lucky, other days you don't. I might be able to nurse this one along just for a couple minutes. Nope. And so that meat's not gonna cook. Summon a lich, man.
Something's gotta go.
Is the cave where you have to cut down the bushes? No. No, it's the cave that has the rabbits around it. It's that cave that has the ribbity rabbits. $22 minutes on those. I'm gonna grab my meat here real quick. Grab another
Too much
bag.
stuff to carry.
Yeah, it's too much stuff to carry, but that's okay. If we get all this harvested up, that's all I really care about at this point. I like that the meat does not stick up anymore. I like that they made meat flat again. Flat meat is good meat. We don't like meat that sticks up.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Meat that sticks up, thumbs down. Meat that lays flat, thumbs up. We like the meat that lays flat. It makes me feel happy. It makes me happy. Okay, we got 52 minutes.
This gear's
It's gonna
starting to slow me
take
down.
how much on this? 27 and then 27, so we'll get it done. Wow, that was awesome. We got the wolf and then we got a bear right behind him. I was like, well, I know there's a bear over here somewhere. There's a bear here somewhere. And sure enough, he was right there. we got 2 good pieces on there. Nice. And that is one reason.
I'm not sure I can
That is
carry
another
much more.
reason that you quarter the bear, because if we hadn't quartered that bear, that wind would have blown our fire out in just over 2 hours, and we would have got a little bit of meat and maybe the hide off of it. And I can guarantee you we wouldn't have got any of the guts off of it at all. So by quartering it, we got the guy, we got the hut, we got the guts, the hide, we got all the meat. We were able to move our fire over here. We were able to get our meat all harvested up. So if nothing else, the meat is going to sit here and just kind of, you know, slowly rot, but we can always come back and cook it at a future date if we want to. So we have a good little store of meat here, even though it's not cooked. It doesn't really matter. And we also have the guts and the hide. We got all this good stuff here too. So we got everything we wanted, and especially late in the game, the meat is kind of a bonus because you aren't really struggling with food late game, or you shouldn't be. Let's just say you shouldn't be. Can the way? Oh yeah, the wind can change directions. That's why I built here. Because really, from that side, and that side, the wind would have to be blowing in directly from that side to actually hit my fire. So I'm protected on pretty much 3 sides with the wind, with it being down in that gully. Because this little mound of snow and that mound and this rock protect it all the way around that way. So the wind would have to be directly blowing in from there, which it can do. And believe me, it does a lot. The wind changes directions quite a bit. Wind directionality in this game changes on a dime sometimes. So you have to be very aware of it doing that. But it's a risk you take. It's a risk that you take, and, you know, we risked it, and it worked out good for us. I'm not going to waste this fire. I'm going to do a little bit of cooking here if I can, because we have a cave that's close by to us here. It's not super close, but it's close enough that we can walk to it, and we couldn't even get lost. Even if a blizzard starts, you just follow the wall, and you can go to the cave. Actually, nah, I don't want to rest any longer. We're just gonna pass time and get this get this meat cooked up. Yum 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 yum. Bear meat, hoo ha ha. How much time we got? Oh, we got an hour and a half left on the fire still. Hey, wow, Dane! You dozed off in a chair. What? That can be not very much fun when you wake up. Well, wow, Dane, hello. How are you doing tonight?
It's dusk. So night
Oh,
can't be far
see, the wind changed. All right, let's go. The wind changed, so it started blowing right into our fire, blew the fire right out. It happens.
I wonder if I can drop any of this.
I'm barely
gear.
surviving on day 32, interloper struggling, and you just got parasites. Oh no! You don't want to get parasites. Akita, hello. You don't want to get parasites. That's not good. Why did you eat that meat? Why did you eat that meat? Naughty, naughty. Yeah, usually I avoid predator meat before day 5, before Cooking 5. Cooking 5 eliminates that from being an issue, but before Cooking 5, even though you eat maybe like 1 piece or 2 pieces, 10% chance or less of getting intestinal parasites means you have about a 90% chance of getting it. Just truth. Means you have a very high percentage chance of getting it. It seems like you don't, but you do. And that's just the way the game rolls. That's the way the game rolls, and the cookie crumbles. The percentage chances in the game are not that accurate. it's a bad indicator of how bad you can get it. Yeah, you think, oh, it's only 1%. Oh, it's only 3%. That's no problem. And then you get it. Because yeah, that 1 or 3% is about a 90% chance of getting it most of the time. You're really playing with fate on it. Yeah, 1% is a troll. It's a 1% is a troll percent. Because I have gotten it so many times in single digits before. So many times. That I just don't even mess with it. Yeah, that's why I spam teas. That's why I spam teas. I had cooking 4 already. I was already halfway through cooking 4 before I even cooked up a bear or a moose. I was already halfway through cooking 4. That's why you spam teas and coffee. That's why you stop and harvest up the little bit of rabbits and some deer and stuff along the way, because those guys will give you your food. Those guys will give you the love. That'll give you the power to get through and get that cooking 5 super early in the game. I have no water left, do I? I got a little bit of water left, but not much. We're gonna have to make some water in the morning. You know what I want? You know what I want, boys and girls? I want a pizza. Pizza points, pizza party. We're gonna have a pizza party, boys and girls. Gonna have a pizza party. Let's see what deals they have going right now. Let's see what the deal is. Please be stuffed crust. Please be stuffed crust. Have the stuffed crust deal going. Come on, baby. Have the stuffed crust deal going, baby. That's all I want. I just want the stuff. I want the stuffed crust deal. Ooh, yes, the original stuffed crust deal. There we go. Awesome. Extra cheese, regular cheese. Get my regular beef. They know what I like. My mushrooms, my shrooms, my olives. All right, there we go. There we go. How many hut points do I have? Add that to my order. Oh, yes, I'm a pizza one. I'm a pizza hoe. Back to deals. Back to deals. Let's go to the home. How many pizza points do I have? I only got 66 points right now. I can't get anything with my hut points. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I can't get anything with my hut points. I am gonna get the triple brown chocolate brownie though. I am gonna get the triple chocolate brownie, boys and girls. I already have drink here, so I don't need to buy that. I do need to go to my checkout, so I need to go get my card real quick. Yeah, I spent my hut points last time. Okay, so let's make a fire. This time we will have to use a match. Pizza Ho points. Pizza Ho points. Pizza Ho. Then we're gonna get a little water going, and then I'm gonna go grab my wallet while I get the water going. And then we're going to be switching over here pretty quick, boys and girls. We're going to be playing a little bit of Icarus tonight. We failed to get the moose. The moose just wasn't up for us. I think though, we aren't going to stop playing Long Dark till we actually get back over there. Let's see if we can cap off the night with a moose. We got a bear. We got a bear, which is good. We're going to see if we can cap off the night with a moose. I got to get some fire made going, though, and I got to get a little bit of water made because we are very thirsty right now. We're very thirsty right now. Let's throw one piece of coal on there. We don't need to make much water. Just a couple liters will do. Like 4. When I say a couple, I mean 4. And Akita, how are you tonight, by the way? And welcome back, Bella. Welcome back. All right, I'm going to go grab my wallet. I'll be right back. Be right back.
I'm doing stuff.
Do I want to use that one, or do I want to use this one? Let's see. Okay, we'll use that one. We'll use that card there. There we go. All right. So while we're waiting for the water, to boil, we're going to be delivering it here. Blah, 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 blah. Credit, debit. There we go. Boop-a-doo. Oops. There we go. Sorry, boys and girls, this takes away from me cooking my water, but it's very important. Oops. Give him a little bit of a tippity-doo. And there we go. Place the order. The order's been placed. Coral! 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 There we go. Now I can turn on the tracker. We can track the sucker in. Coral! Alright. New day. A new day is dawn. Let's grab a little food. Get nice and full. We'll drink after we eat. That way we don't waste water. Because you can't get thirstier than thirsty. I do want to grab my bedroll. I'm gonna leave the hide and the branch here. Leave the guts here too. I shouldn't have moved the hide. Now it's just gonna bother me if I don't do this. We'll have to come back here and get this, but that's okay. We'll know it's there. What's my torch's condition? I have a torch. It's only at 23% though. Let's break down that arrow real quick. Everything is blurry, Wowdane? Oh no. Don't say that. Is it blurry because you're tired, or is it blurry because you woke up and you have something in your eye? And I've had that happen before where I woke up and my vision was blurry. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. Are we learning a lesson here in Ath Chat? Do not gamble and expect anything out of it. Well, yeah. Do not gamble in real life and expect anything out of it. If you gamble, you're gonna lose. Maybe it's a bit of birch bark. Ooh. Dinner has been abandoned for sugar wafers. What? Abandoned dinner for sugar wafers? Okay, we're still underweight, which is good. Because we got a little bit of a climb coming up. There's the ribbity rabbits out there. On the other side of that rock there is an entrance into one of the ice caves. I can't honestly remember which one it is. I honestly cannot remember which ice cave it actually leads to. But I know one of the ice cave entrances is right over there. Is this Mark Wars where one of the containers can be too? Oh, I don't have time. We gotta go. Is this a southern thing? I don't think so. Too tired to react. You ate peach cobbler? Yum. I don't know what it is. I love cobbler, Check. I love the top. You know that topping that's on the cobbler? I mean, the fruit is great too, don't get me wrong. But I love that topping on the cobbler, man. That's what sets it apart. I do love that peach cobbler, man. Oh, yum. That's some good eating right there. I like apple cobbler. I like apple crisp. Quote of the cobbler top. Damn, look at that large meat. That is a facepalm. This is kind of a nice little place here. There is a cave over here. We're going to ditch into real quick and just get a couple hours of sleep, get our full stamina, because there's a rope right over here that we have to climb to get up to Monolith Lake. So there is a nice little cave right over here that you can ditch into. It usually will have they'll usually have matches in here, I believe. And sometimes it has a coat. There's usually a body in this cave, too. Yeah, I know what sugar wafer cookies are. I like the ones with lemon in them.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
I like the ones with lemon. Yeah, look, there's a pry bar even. Look at that. Hey, there's the matches. I think those matches are guaranteed on that body. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they're guaranteed on that body. That's like 3 guaranteed matches in this zone. 3 guaranteed match locations. You got the one in Hush River. You got the one in the you got the one inside the actual cave in Sketchy's cave. Oh, we can just drop some of these and get rid of it. You got the one in Sketchy's cave, and then you have this one here as well. Blueberry Cobbler's favorite dessert of all time. Oh man, blueberry is so good. Blueberry is so good. Have you ever had, I think it's the Razzleberry. Or is that a thing in other places? Razzleberry Cobbler. Razzleberry Cobbler's good too. There's a couple deer that usually are down here. Some rabbits as well. There's that wolf which we killed. I've never been a rhubarb pie person. A lot of people love rhubarb pie, but I never could get myself into that. I tried it once. I don't know if maybe I had a bad experience with rhubarb pie when I was young. Maybe I had some bad rhubarb incident that scarred me for life, but I just could never get into it. I don't know why. Well, ice cream is great with ice cream, too. Wow, they're already making my order. Dang, that's quick. They must be slow tonight. Key lime. Oh, I love key lime pie. I love myself a key lime pie. By the way, boys and girls, we're able to do this in one go because we have crampons. You notice how my stamina bar here is barely even over halfway empty. That's because of the crampons. The crampons are what do it for you. With the crampons, you climb so much faster, and it's so much more efficient than just climbing regular. That you usually you do long rope climbs in one go. One go and you're good. Now there are some cattails here that I'm just gonna ignore for the moment. We could always come back here and grab them later if we absolutely want to. There's also a little cave over there that you can get some wood out of sometimes. This area, this monolith lake is now right in front of us, directly in front of us. Off to our right is the way that you wind down to go into the ice cave that has no wolf in it, but it has the waterfalls in it. But we're going back to Monolith Lake here to see if we can get a moose. To see if he's even up. I mean, I know he's supposed to be there because there's moose marks right there. Those are moose marks right there, boys and girls. And it also is the path to the other signal fire. That is correct, Wowdane. Thank you. That is a very good point. It wasn't our signal fire on this run, so I didn't even think about that.
Can't feel my hands.
I live in Southern Cali. Does that count? Southern Cali. Pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, that's good too. I like cake. Let's just put it this way, Akita. If it's cake, I'm probably dialed in on it. I'm probably going to go for it if it's cake. The moose is up, boys and girls. We got the moose up. Moose is up. Now we just got to see if we can sneak around him. I'd rather have him die close to my cave if I get a good shot on him.
Wait.
The moose is up, boys and girls. Woo! Let's go! I like cheesecake too. Cheesecake is pie. But I like cheesecake as well. Check just gifted a tier 1 sub to Ace122987. Welcome to the Ath-Pack, Ace.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Ace122987. They have given 37 gift subs in the channel.
I sort of want to get him to face me. so we can get a good shot on him. So we'll kind of go out here, have him sense us. Back off. There we go. Now we'll just let him kind of walk towards us a little bit. Let's make sure our flare gun is nice and primed. There we go. What the heck is going on? Why is he running so slow? What the heck is going on with that moose? What? I am so confused right now. I'm so absolutely baffled right now. I don't want him to die up there, though. He can't die up there. He has to be down lower. Does going in the cave make him not see you? I think going in the cave makes him not see you. Oh, well, there we go. That is so weird. That must be like a new glitch or something. If you go in the cave, he can't see you. Where'd that other arrow go? Did it stick in the... Did I overshoot and stick it in the wall? Oh, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Wow, Ramis! Ramis, thank you for the 600 bits! That is so weird. I can't find my other arrow. Did it get stuck in the wall? So strange. So strange. See the clip of one's killing a moose that kept running as a carcass? Really? I didn't see that one. No. Do you have that? Do you have that clip accessible? I did not see that one. Well, we got the moose, boys and girls. Moose hunt successful. So guess what we're doing when we come back to this character? We're gonna be harvesting a moose and eating a moose and having fun with a moose. Bullwinkle will be feeding us. Bullwinkle will be feeding us. Look at all that fuel we got here too. We got fuel here as well. All right, let's get a little rest, get warmed back up again real quick. Woo! Made a confetti cake for my daughter's B-day today. Nice. So that's what I'm eating in a bit. Lucky. I want some confetti cake. I want some confetti cake, my friend. All right, well, we succeeded in our goal today, boys and girls. It was to get the moose. We got the moose. We got him. We got the moose.